None of their business. None of their business.
None of they. It ain't none of your life business. Ain't none of your life business.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that, we live, baby. Just like that, we live, baby. Where's the peoples? I don't know
Hey,
because I ain't got my receipt phone on my Wi-Fi just yet.
they probably burnt out on the goddamn Kevin J video. They be like, we ain't got time
Right?
for
Oh God.
no video. We ain't got time for no more motherfucking videos. This is enough.
Not
One
today.
People J
Not
video is enough.
today.
Yo, Echo, yo,
So it is echoing now.
ask, is echoing on my side? Let me see if it's echoing with them. Do I echo
Right.
with y'all? Hold on, do I echo?
Not
Hello,
echoing.
hello.
Jesus Christ, the names is coming in so quick. Shadrach, you know what was going on. The T was being dropped.
See,
We
I'm
had to see what
echoing.
was going on.
You gotta take them damn headphones out.
You said what? Take them
You
out?
gotta take them headphones out.
Yep, everybody echoing. God damn it.
Now you ain't gonna be able to hear.
No, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I actually can hear you real good, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then what the fuck you got all that motherfucking shit all in your headphone fucking up shit? I mean,
Shit, I
god
thought I was
damn.
helping. I thought I was helping. Good evening, people.
YouTube,
Is it
YouTube,
better?
YouTube. How many
YouTube, is this thing on?
how many of y'all saw that dramatic? That shit was the dramatic Pimpin' J. Like, hey, didn't I just call that shit out? Jesus told me that he was gonna do a shout out to his nephew yesterday. Remember I said that at the end of the show when I was reading the receipts? I read
Yep.
that. I said he was gonna feel sorry. This is Christmas time. He's gonna feel sorry for his nephew. I called that. Jesus sent me that. I'm telling y'all got to excuse this sweater. I had to run in the house. I didn't get a chance to take a shower yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it after the show. It's gonna make this show the show. Cause this nigga took all the time. I gotta go somewhere. I'm probably stinking. I just came from working out and all those shit. But this is what I want to say. I hope Pimp J is watching this shit right here with that old sensitive ass. I'm not giving that nigga no breaks because when they told me I broke your shit down already, I can't remember it up in here right now. But I might have to do some cold. No, that video was too fucking long. I'm not watching no. If you watch a Pimp, you got to take some steroid, some kind of performance energy enhancement watching shit to watch at Pimp J. Because this nigga go emotional, explain. He go into some gospel. This nigga go to the family. This nigga go to history. This nigga go to the future. This nigga go to the past. This nigga go to the present. I'm like, God damn, it's hard to keep up with this nigga, man. But
Black,
Pimp J,
Black.
oh, you got to get those shots out.
And thank you. I was just getting ready to say I hate to interrupt you, but Pimpin' J is not more important than the people in my motherfucking live chat. The people are here. They who important. Glenn Talk in the building. Susan and Tiffany, Nicole, Nakia, Mercy. Hold on, let me make sure Mercy. Mercy, you better not be related to no Mercy H. We'll get rid of you. Tanya,
Miss
Yarkisa,
Lady,
Cicely, Katia, Elizabeth, Miss Lady, Fat Delight, Tara Sharp, my business, and I know who you is, my business. Chris So Crazy, Shadrach, what's going on, Jamal, Vicky, Smack
Vicky got him
Stick,
crazy.
Charlene, Shantae, what's going on, Sabrina, hey, in the house, T Loves. Okay, hold on. Okay, I gotta catch up on. Okay, Quiet Obsession, what's going on? Julie Johnson, what's going on?
Somebody go get Pimp J.
Alonzo in the building.
Somebody call Pimp J. Tell him to watch this. I'm gonna give a rebuttal to his bullshit ass video. Somebody go call him all that old fake emotional shit. Somebody go call that nigga.
But first,
somebody go call that nigga. First, I'm not giving that nigga no break on Christmas.
While you guys are letting him know that he needs to be watching, make sure that you like. Those of you who are new, subscribe. And everybody share. It's going to be fun tonight. It is Sexy Robe Saturday. So make sure y'all got y'all wine glasses tonight, not your teacups. We got a lot of shit to cover. A lot of shit to cover. And, good God Almighty.
And I got all my real niggas get a blunt and smoke, right? You know what I'm saying? I got to get high from niggas with the blunt, you know, and that's my shit. She got the tea, we got the blunts. Y'all get y'all motherfucking wine, we get our blunts. I don't know what part of the country you from. Hopefully you got some bomb-ass weed you about to smoke up right now, because this right here, I got to smoke for. I call it the tea, but my tea is weed, goddammit. I am a weed addict. I shoot weed, I eat weed.
You got real herbal weed.
Man, I'll do all kind of shit with weed. But look, I want to tell, I just saw Pimpin' J little fucking video about him being emotional about a fucking, I ain't gonna say that, a fucking situation that he know nothing about. First of all, you are not a fucking father. You know what I'm saying? That is not your son. And for you to sit up there and call your cousin son yours, that first of all, it sounds fucking sick. That's just, it sounds sick. Every time you said our son, it sounded fucking sick to me, because that's not your son. You will never know how it is to sit all night in the hospital, you know what I'm saying, watching your baby born. You will never know how I feel to cut the fucking umbilical cord of a baby. You will never know how I feel to hold your baby for the first time, to see his first steps, to pick him up from school every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? To feed him, right? You don't understand what a real father was, because in your video, your nephew said why his uncle not talking to him. As a father, you ain't got that fucking option. You can't ignore your fucking kid. You can't. You have to see what's wrong with him. You can't guess and have somebody else figure out what's wrong with him. So when you say a son, nigga, you don't know nothing about being a father, and you calling me a deadbeat, right? So I want to go over this fucking video. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you admitted.
No. You said we was gonna hold off on that.
No, I talk about the video of him just now.
We was gonna wait and hold that off to the end and get to catch up, because it's catch up with fries. We supposed to catch up with what was going on earlier and then get to what happened right now. We moving backwards.
Okay, well do you? I want to get.
We got a phone call to make, because look, Pimpin' J take up a whole lot of time, and I don't want to miss the phone calls we got to make our receipts happen. I don't want to miss that.
Okay. What we're gonna do? We're gonna do like this, right?
That's a diversion. That was a distraction. I will not be distracted.
Okay, I got you. But I'm just saying, he talked about choking the woman in the funeral home. We talk about the woman should burn straight to hell and all this after her baby died. I'm just saying that was some disrespectful shit. But
I know. You ready to jump into it? You feel like how I felt yesterday. The shit just gets deeper. It just
every time a nigga says
anticipatory.
Every time a nigga said my son, I want to strangle that nigga. I swear to God, I want to slap the shit out of him every time he said my son, our son. That was fucking sick, nigga. I got a nephew that's like my son, but I ain't gonna never call him my son. That's my brother's fucking son. I would never disrespect him like that.
Tanya, we gonna salt them real good. Look, my nieces are in my house right now, and my nephew, and I take care of them just like my brother helped me take care of mine. I help him take care of his. It's a family affair. But those, when I say they my kids, I say they my kids, but I don't call them my daughter and my son. I don't individualize that. They all my kids.
You don't never do no shit like that, man. No, I would be.
It's one thing when you have your kid and you have the option to just give them back. That's not your kid. You be like, you know what, your mama gonna have to come and get you. You got to go home.
Look, in situations, right? That happened. I don't want to put my baby mama business in the street, but she knew I put my life on the line for my son. I risk going to jail. I risk penitentiary chances for my son, life penitentiary chances, and I would have died for my son too. It was plenty of opportunities where she put me in both situations, and I was willing to die for my son and go to jail for life for my son. That's a real fucking father. It's not, well, I don't want to talk to you. No, it's not that. That's not a real father. Are you ready for these motherfucking receipts before I get on Pippa J dog ass talking about my son? I feel sorry for these holidays because you didn't do shit. Nigga, if you didn't talk to your kid, you didn't know what the fuck was wrong with him. What's up?
Good. If you didn't
Are you ready, nigga?
If you don't pay no bills for your kid because you have to, that's not your kid. When the voluntary stuff and responsibility is two totally different things, and it's two totally different feelings. And you learn that the moment you have a kid. And unfortunately, because Pimpin' J has not had his own child, that's what he's saying. I think that's what he's saying, that the closest thing he had to a child was that, but that is not your child, just because that's the closest thing you consider to it. You have children, and then you have those that are not your children. That's just the only, you don't know that until you have a kid.
I have never, no matter how crazy my baby mother ever was, she has never accused me of no shit like that. And she's on the same fucking level as old girl. You know what I'm saying? She has never accused me of, and my son would never say define appropriate to anybody he talked to when they asked him about his father. Define appropriate. I taught that nigga young, nigga. I don't give a fuck who in the bathroom.
After we get into these receipts.
Get into it.
I want to ask a question.
What papers you finna get into first? So I know.
Let's get the last of this juice out this lemon real quick.
Oh, okay. Now, this nigga lemon head, right? This nigga have the nerves to call this lady back and talk some shit like it was her fucking fault. The nerves of this nigga. How you gonna use this lady car, forget to fucking give it back, totally dismantle the motherfucker, don't pay for shit, come bring the motherfucker back smelling like weed and the gang of clothes you left in the motherfucker, and then you gonna get mad and try to blame it and make her feel bad?
He coming at her about the fact that we know like it's a bad thing. No, the bad thing was the fact that you put her in a position where she had to reach out to somebody like us in order for you to bring her car back. And he had the nerve, he had the audacity, the gall, the noise to tell her it's not my fault if I'm busy sometimes and I can't answer your call. You ain't answered shit.
Wait a minute.
You didn't respond to shit.
Wait. He said the woman that gave him, hold on, Siri finna talk. I must be saying some S words. Oh, wait. The woman that gave, Siri ain't fucking talking to you, goddammit. The woman that gave him the car, loaned it to him, you know what I'm saying, so he can handle his business. He said he ain't got time to call her back or answer her fucking phone call? Is that what
not that he ain't had time, it's just that, you know, forgive me if I'm not always. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Yeah, read that shit. I need to understand the words that are coming out of his mouth. I don't. The nerves of him. It's like I tell you, ladies, about fucking with some of these dudes out here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see all them tattoos on Let Me Head on. You see all them tattoos he got on his arm? I didn't know he had all them tattoos. I know he had all them tattoos at 17, 16 years old. You are living like a grown little man. You are a grown
time. Y'all, this is the key thing that people keep forgetting. They've been fending for themselves for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Both of them have been out since they were teenagers, and not out as in hi, because that didn't happen until like this year for Jed, and Lemon still ain't out yet. He still ain't out yet.
Don't they got a picture of his brother in the group?
They found his brother.
Okay, that's snooping. His little brother or his older brother? That's his little brother?
They didn't say that. They just said his brother. I don't know. You know, we got the real investigators of the world up in our group.
Look like the nigga too. So you got that? You got that receipt? When this nigga said he don't, wait a minute. What you say? You are lucky he brought the car back. That's Lemon Head. Lemon Head ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. You lady, you are lucky you got that motherfucking car back. He didn't have to bring it back. Who the fuck you think you is? Asking. Who the fuck you think she is? Asking Lemon Head to bring a car back. The fuck? He's a freedom fighter. You got your goddamn nerves. Bring a car back. He don't bring shit back. That's Lemon Head. You don't have to bring nothing back. He asked God for everything, and God said that car was his. It wasn't yours. in the name of the Lord. That shit was not yours. Whenever son touched lemon head, it is his. All the PayPal and the new clothes. I'm gonna buy. Look, I'm gonna send him some of these dollar white T-shirts out here, so the nigga can at least have some T-shirts. I'm gonna buy that nigga.
I got it. I got it, and it's cropped. It's all cropped and everything. Wait, no names. I ain't gotta go find no Christmas hat or nothing. But I'm gonna read it before I show it to y'all, so y'all can see the picture and everything attached to it. It says, "Oh shit! Excuse my language. Damn it! Get back! Get back! Get back! There we go." He asking her how they know. Just
tell us what Lemonhead said, because Lemonhead
said, "I don't smoke weed. I'll smoke a cigarette every now and then, but no weed. Yes, one of my brothers that smoked was with me at the time. At the time, you done had the car for a whole month. Was at the time every day? Was at the time all day? Was every time last week? Was every time on the way? Did you smoke in this lady car on the way to dropping it off?"
He said every time he hopped in the car. Every time a nigga hopped in the car.
So, anywho, he says at the time, but I'll take the fall on that since I had the car, of course. Yes, you do. So you shouldn't even really have to explain what was going on. You just take the fall on that. Yeah. No need. This is what he's telling her as she's asking, as he's approached. Mind you, set up. Let me bring this back. He has not reached out to her, not even after the video. It wasn't after the live. He didn't reach out to her until people started trolling his pictures. Mind you, let me give y'all a disclaimer. The views expressed in this video are not the views of YouTube, and it is not the views of any of YouTube's affiliates. These are things spoken to us within our group, within our live chat, and amongst ourselves as our views. Okay. Disclaimer. So anyway, back to reality. He called her after people started trolling. He started text messaging her through Facebook after people start saying that they know for a fact he didn't get his clothes stolen. Because he didn't. Now, if your clothes are stolen, then why are you hollering at her and not producing your police report since you had hundreds of dollars worth of electronics and hundreds of dollars worth of gym shoes stolen? Because y'all show went and did a police report on Oprah for $40 fucking.
Ha ha ha! Nigga, that was good. That was a good one right there. You was
with them when they did that motherfucking police report on Olga for $40. $40.
Where was his clothes even stolen at? Where was his clothes supposed to be stolen from?
Now he keep telling people, and I'm gonna say people, and you know what you do. You can say unsubstantiated to the public, but this ain't about the public. This about your conscience. You know what you're doing. So I'm speaking to your spirit. I'm speaking to your spirit. Damn the people. You know what you did. So at any rate, he is messaging her to find out why anybody knows that his ass scammed her. He's telling other people that it's 2 bags and another bag and 2 totes, and it's 3 bags or 2 bags. Nigga, you put a picture up with a tote with 2 totes and 1 bag. It was 1 bag in that motherfucking car. Where the fuck the other 2 bags come from? You didn't even tell people that it was 2-3 bags of nothing. You said, imagine waking up and all your shit is gone and you ain't been left with nothing but a pair of shoes. That's what you said. So, and of course, those receipts are recorded too, so you don't have to worry about that. But we're going to continue on with the message. He had the nerve to tell this woman whose car he returned in ill conditions, or not the condition that she lent it to him in. He had 24 hours to clean it up and take his bag out of his clothes. Since he had his shit stolen and didn't have shit, he should have been trying to hold on to the shit that he had left over. But he didn't do that. He left it in her car and delivered that shit to her house in that car.
That's so a real nigga shit right there.
No need to get upset when someone doesn't respond to you when they're doing something. What the fuck was you doing for 30 days that you couldn't respond to this woman one time? She messaged you and said she was at the courthouse waiting for you during your court date at 9 a.m.
Somebody said he was drinking a lot of milk.
Why didn't you message her? You seen that? You seen that message?
Somebody said he was drinking milk. He was too busy drinking milk.
He needs some milk.
He was too busy drinking milk.
How needs milk. Tell somebody who tried to help you, who you avoided and dodged, that it ain't no need to get upset if I don't holler at you for a month. It's cool. Ain't no need to be mad about that.
Wait a minute. If I loan a nigga $1, I'm hollering at him the same day. I'm be like, hey, my nigga, did you get that $1 back? You got that $1? I'm not, look, if you borrow my car, nigga, I'm going with you. Nigga, we are now roommates. Nigga, if I borrow your car, you borrow my car, we live together. Nigga, you don't, look, my grandfather told me, there's 3 things you don't let a motherfucker use. Your car, your gun, and your wife. Don't let a motherfucker use them. You feel me? And you'll be a happy man. Because either one of them come home fucked up, you will be fucked up. Are you ready to read the rest of it?
No. Speaking of fucked up, let me fuck YouTube up. Let me hit them with the ending line. Let me hit them with the ending line. Let me hit them with that freedom Paul. Let me hit them with the freedom Paul.
The Paul.
I am just as open and transparent as the next person.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So
You can't be serious.
Are you open and transparent? What do you mean you open?
Open and transparent.
Wow.
Now look, I'm gonna show y'all something before we make this phone call. If I had created this, then why can I swipe and the same motherfucking messages come up with his fucking face? I just got a line of made up motherfucking messages with nothing edited in between. That's what I got.
That's what the girl Jenny LaRue said. You making up messages, huh? Jenny LaRue said you making up shit.
That's what LaWalrus said. LaWalrus said I got time to sit around and make up a fucking text message of her.
She look like Fat Bastard off of she like Fat Bastard, and the other girl look like Austin Powers. And she with the big ass like, yeah, baby. Yeah, don't fucking talk right fucking now. You fucking talk, wait fucking now. There's a fucking letter. Oh, don't talk right now. You talk. Wait a minute. This fucking chicken fucking say whatever she want. I'm like, what the fuck is? It's like Austin Powers. It sounds like a bad episode of Austin Powers. I want to be like, you got all the Austin Powers characters up in here. You got Fat Bastard. You got Austin Powers. You got many. You got all the fucking Austin. This is the Austin French Fry Power Edition. I like, what's wrong with this lady? She can say whatever. She can say whatever she want. I like this bitch. If she was pretty, I would have tried to fuck her. I like the voice, but the rest of it gotta go. Can I just keep the voice? Fuck the voice? Else? Can I put the voice on one of my bitches? Like, hold on, let's get this voice right here. I'm finna fuck the shit out of you to this voice. Fuck the rest of the body. Just fuck the voice. What kind of hell? Oh my God, that was awesome.
Oh my God, I ain't even seen the rest of the video yet to even discuss that. That lady, she was quite upset with the French fries by the time she got off her live. I will say that. But yeah, I don't even know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know quite a bit about computers, but my laptop has been stolen from me for quite some time. So as you guys have seen me, I am on separate phones. I'm not on a laptop. And I don't know any apps that create or recreate text messages or anything like that, or Facebook messages or whatever. I don't do that. I don't have time.
And bitch, I don't even know how to cut and paste. I still don't know how to cut and paste on the goddamn computer.
They showed him how to do screen share 3 times, and he still can't do the damn screen share.
I'm gonna learn one day. So I'm not making no shit up. I don't even know how to screen share on this motherfucker. When I screen share, it's gonna be on. I'm trying to learn how to edit. So I'd be damned if I. Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to figure out also, why are you sending people screenshots of the superintendent's number? Was that supposed to be some sort of intimidation, like you can't get in trouble and you can't get fucked up? Is that the reason why you ain't been arrested?
Who, the superintendent of YouTube? The superintendent The superintendent of YouTube?
He knows, no, this is a real superintendent, and he knows who. This ain't about YouTube knowing who. This ain't about Facebook knowing who. This is all about your conscience. You got your own receipts, nigga. You know what you sent to that woman. And why would you send her a screenshot of the superintendent's number? What the fuck was you trying to say? That you can't get arrested? If they pulled you over, you would have called the superintendent and got a slap on the wrist. Is that something that come with the Black Lives Matter movement that you a part of? Is that what that belongs to?
This nigga sent her the who? The superintendent, the police?
She asked him, why would you send me a picture of the screen? What the fuck was that screenshot for? What's that?
What? That's a scare tactic? Nigga, you got to get out of jail free fast and you got... Hold on, bitch. You don't know I'm connected. Hold on. Let me show you who I know. First of all, you don't know who the fuck I know. Hold on. Let me show you the screenshot of this shit. Look at this. Look at that right there. Look at it. I know people. Nigga, you know Jesus. You know the chief of police. You know the Black Lives Matter. You know the police and the police. You know Jedediah Brown. You know Jedediah Brown is baby Jesus. You know baby Jesus. Nigga, you know everybody. Nigga, God is all. Did Jesus tell you, or God, don't try to blame it on one of these niggas. Who told you to write this letter? Don't try to blame it on God. Do not blame this one on God. He didn't tell you to call and tell you to give the superintendent number to this lady. He's talking about, look who I know.
In the middle of her, it wasn't look who I know. What happened was she was expressing her concern for the car smelling like marijuana and saying that the car could have been taken while it was in his possession because it reeks that loudly of marijuana. And in the midst of him responding, he sent her a picture of he said, how could they wouldn't be able to pull. Matter of fact, I could read those receipts. Hold the fuck up.
Wait a minute.
Let me
Lamont,
shut the fuck up.
You must be smoking that bullshit because real weed don't leave your car stinking, my nigga. Real weed don't. Legally, soon as you get out that shit,
paraphernalia can get your car towed. So anybody that's driving around in Illinois, they already know that. You can get your car impounded for your car smelling like marijuana.
Oh yeah, because they know you smoking. Lamont, it's all good to smoke weed, baby. Come on, my nigga.
Ain't nobody mad at you smoking.
Ain't nobody
in front on American Balls.
Look. There's 5 things you're supposed to know about weed before you smoke weed. There's 5 things you got to know about weed. 5 things.
Oh no! Stop.
Go ahead.
As a matter of fact, what he said was, if they would have pulled me over, they would have got suspended. The police would have got suspended. Matter of
wait a minute. Wait. Could I get this straight?
No, ain't no wait a minute. Go ahead and read it.
No, I gotta understand this.
You ain't got, hold on, read it first and then try to understand it. The gray box is Lamont. The gray box is Lamont. They would have pulled me over and got suspended. And that's, as you can see, that's directly behind the screen of a phone number because he got a brand new iPhone. You need me to put it back up? I got you. Hold on 1 second. I got you. Let me know if y'all can see it. I need to know.
You motherfucker freedom fighters is a motherfucker. You motherfucker freedom fighters is a motherfucker.
That's the proof. That motherfuckers is agents. You can't pull Lamont over, or don't you pull Lemonhead over.
So look, he can be
suspended.
No. I can be saying he can have a plate of cocaine powder up in his lap, and the police pull him over. His face be white. He has shit all in his mustache and his nose, and they be like, "Oh, that's Lemonhead. Oh, let's go back and go get these niggas over here shooting dice." That's what you're telling me? Mm-hmm. Like, let's go get these niggas over here sagging. Lemonhead doing a pound of cocaine over here. Leave him alone. Hey, you nigga, stop sagging. Go ahead, Lemonhead. We cool. That's what you're telling me? Are you telling me that Pimpin' J can run and hit a motherfucking kid and wait on the police and say, look, I was drinking and driving? He like, how much you was drinking, Pimpin' J? I had a little too much. Well, don't drink like that no more. Get up out of here. We got to clean this shit up. That's what you telling me? He got that type of pull?
Apparently so. Now, here's another thing that I want everybody to pay attention to. He did address that he don't smoke weed at 1:09 p.m. today. But he was talking to this lady all morning. He didn't address the weed smell when she asked him about it yesterday, though. I showed y'all the receipts. She said, really, my car smells like weed. Oh, I'm confused. I didn't know if it was going to be given to me or if I was borrowing it. He never said that he don't smoke weed until today. Did you watch the video? Because I know they posted the link under your picture. You know they tell us everything.
Ain't nothing wrong with smoking a little weed. You know what I'm saying? That will help him. Look, Lamont is dealing with a lot of situations, right? Sometimes weed shouldn't be legal. It should be mandatory. Could you imagine, like, if you're in a hospital and the doctor be like, well, we're going to have to cut off one of them legs, and the patient be all nervous. He be like, hold on, smoke this, my nigga. He be like, man, go ahead and cut that motherfucking leg off. He be calm. Look, imagine elementary school teachers, right? They should be mandatory to smoke weed. They got to deal with these little badass kids. Sometimes I know they want to slap the shit out of one of them kids. Maybe like during PE, they can just sit back while the kids out there in this like this blaze of blunt or something. You know, it should be mandatory in some incidents. I'm not saying. Do you understand? You feel what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying, man. Because
I'm just saying it should be mandatory.
It's legal for that reason because stress, anxiety, nausea, paranoia.
But Lamar, don't be afraid. You smoke a little weed, baby. The cigarettes got to go.
It's so much, but we can't campaign for it right now, so I ain't gonna campaign on here for that. I'm just saying we know that most people, I'm saying people across the board, most people dibble and dabble in the Mary and Jabble. If you do that, don't lie to people. Stop lying to people. Nigga, stop lying.
It's churches out here with weed dispensaries in them. Nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, everybody smoke weed. Nigga, look, sometimes when you pass the collection plate around, sometimes when you can pass the collection plate around, you can actually throw weed in the collection plate out here. Niggas, they ain't even tripping out here like, man, like I ain't got nothing, but I can throw this kush up in there. And then take that shit, nigga, and God will bless you. God will bless you. That shit was all in the Bible.
Anxiety, take it right on away.
Come on, that shit was all in the Bible. Kush, weed cure the land. Weed cure racism, right? Look, this is a true story, right? I know a white boy I was working with at a circus. Don't ask me how I was working at a circus for like 3 months. I never talked to him, and he never talked to me. I wanted to get high one day, and I had some weed. And I guess he wanted to get high one day, and he had some weed. But we was looking like all kind of places, and then our eyes contacted, right? And he looked at me. He done this. He said, "What's up?" And I looked at him. I'm like, "What's up?" Then he looked at me again like a nigga, "What's up?" Then I looked at him again like a nigga, "What's up?" He like, come on. That we was friends ever since. This off of 4 motherfucking knives. What's up? What's up? What's up, nigga? What's up? And we smoked the rest of the motherfucking day. Weed cures racism. I swear for Jeebus. I swear for Jeebus.
Hello.
But don't you got something? You got something a little more exciting. Don't you have this lady? Like what? Like
I'm saying, you know what?
You want to? I want to hear from the horse's mouth. I think you playing. I want to hear from the horse's mouth. But I get high. You know, weed was in the Bible, right? Like the story, like the story of Adam and Eve. The story took place in the garden. We all know what you grow in the garden: weed. You know what I'm saying? It said the tree there was the tree of knowledge. Fucking tree of knowledge is weed. It said it was good for food and good for sight. We all know what kind of fucking tree is good for sight and bear food. Fucking weed. Am I lying? Am I telling the truth? Look, hello? Cain. Oh no, she's calling it right now.
Cain and Abel. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, oh, so shit. We are on live right now.
Oh shit! Let me be quiet. Let me mute. Let me mute. I smoke this shit. This is getting good. I'm gonna mute.
And he just a fool.
What?
Okay.
So y'all talking?
I thought you was muting. Is you muting?
I thought y'all was talking about me. Y'all can't be talking about me.
He said you was special.
It's not special. It's gifted. I'm gifted.
Right. That's what like you're too gifted. Everybody can't handle your gift, so be careful with that. Because sometimes when you gifted, you can get clouded. Be careful.
I'm finna get clouded right now. I'm mute.
Right. Go ahead and mute me for a second. As a matter of fact, I'm also going to turn off the television.
Wait a minute. Am I muted? No. Okay, well, I'm not. Since you turned down the TV,
muted.
Okay, well, you got to turn down your TV with all that love and hip hop shit in the back. Who in the fuck have love and hip hop in the back? And love. I don't even love a motherfucker. I don't want a female to love me. I want you to like me a lot. Like on Facebook, when you push like, but you don't leave a comment. Don't love me. Like me a lot. Love costs too much. You go through too much drama. It costs too much fucking money. Like don't cost shit. You know what I'm saying? And you get all the fucking benefits of like. Like me a lot. Don't fucking love me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm just my bad. When I tell a female, never say you love me. Say you like me a lot. Say I really like you a lot. Ooh, I can settle with that. I can deal with that. That love shit. That shit. Woo.
This is why I mute Black.
Oh, my bad. Let me.
For heaven's sake, we're gonna do this every evening. This is my best friend. And he is the best and a half, but it's cool. It's cool. We all like him a lot. Okay.
I'm gifted.
Okay. So, I'm not going to ask you to release your name because like I have been saying all night, this is a check to his conscience. This is not a check for Facebook and YouTube. They hear you, they see the receipts. They can choose to believe it. They could choose not to believe it. The organization, I don't have a problem with. It's the leadership that I have a problem with. And he has been under the guise and leadership person for quite some time. So I want you to tell me in your own words, first of all, what the experience was like opening the door to your car.
Okay. Let me tell you now?
Yep. You go ahead. We on live. They can hear you. I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, he returned my car finally after y'all help. And initially, I just came upstairs like, okay, I checked my car later on. I kind of trusted him. Still, I don't know why. But I looked out my window to, set the alarm, and the alarm wasn't set. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he didn't turn my car off. Go back downstairs. As soon as you open the door, it smelled like a trap house. A trap house. Nothing but weed.
Cigarettes and weed.
I got the trap house. Yes, I got the choking myself. I had to open all the doors, let the windows down, all that. Even when I turned my heater on, it was coming through the heat. So I'm like, okay, like what the fuck? Like really? So I'm like, okay, let me check my car, check the rest of the car. I see my vent, my whole vent is gone. Which he claims it was coming off, which I know was a lie, because that's why I had my phone holder at. My phone holder gone, my taser gone, my razor blade gone. All gone. Okay. Then I look in the glove department. He has a box of gloves in there, some air freshener, and some Band-Aids. I don't know what the fuck the Band-Aids was for, but that's what he had in there. So I'm like, okay, well, let me check my trunk. Like, maybe he got some in the trunk, too. He got shit everywhere else. I go in the trunk, a big-ass bag of clothes. So I pulled it out, threw it in the alley, took pictures of it, and threw the shit in the garbage. Nigga, you claim you lost your shit, so now I'm finna officially lose your shit. So whatever you got left on your back is what you're going to continue to wear. But you better share clothes with Jed. I don't give a fuck at this point.
I'm gonna pause you for 1 second because he was telling y'all that he had 2 bags in a tote or 3 bags and 1 bag in the tote. When she asked what was in the trunk, he said my clothes, which means he knew those clothes was in the trunk. He told y'all all of his clothes were taken. So if you didn't have nothing but what was left in the trunk, why did you leave that in the trunk and you knew that was in there? Why would you leave your only set of clothes? Carry on. I just had to ask them that question. Carry on, ma'am.
Then he gonna tell me I can have the clothes. He'll replace them.
Because that freedom fund run like that. That freedom fund is deep.
Like, what the fuck I'm finna do with this? So, like I said, I threw the shit in the garbage. Then I thought the shit was done and over with. He come inboxing me today, asking me how do people on Facebook know he had clothes in my trunk? And I specifically told him, me? Like, I don't have shit to hide. Nigga, right. You know what the fuck you did? Me?
You know what you did. That's why you inboxing me. That's why you inboxing me, because you know what you did.
Exactly. So then I'm like, well, look, I don't have nothing else to say to you. We have no more communications. Just give me a time and date when you gonna fix my shit, or give me my money to fix my shit. Other than that, I have nothing to say to you. He came with this, oh, well, you don't have time. Well, I don't have time to talk to you, and I'll be busy. And nigga, really?
Or what he
I
tell
should be
you?
the first one you should be jumping to, talking to.
What he tell you? You supposed to be a woman of God, and no need to be upset when ain't nobody calling it, when somebody don't have time for you. And what the hell? How you don't got time for me?
His
and I
spirit
gave
told
you my
him something about me, nigga. Like the devil once was angel, so them spirits is devils talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I was a bad person, I wouldn't have gave you my car in the first place.
Now, mind you,
I wouldn't have lent you my car in the first place.
Mind you, you gave him that car. Did he or did he not say he needs to question your character? As if you're the one, that's been dodging him for a month, as if you're the one that had to go look for him in the courthouse, like you not going through cancer and you not going through chemotherapy, as if you not the one that had to go go to the police station and text him and say, I'm at the police station, and still got no response. He tells you he has to question your character because of the way you had the lengths you had to go through to get in contact with him about your car.
Then he say, well, oh, by the way, I was gonna fix some other stuff on your car too. Nigga, how? And you ain't even got a place to live. You ain't even got a place to lay your head. So how you finna fix my car?
You ain't even went to go get your birth certificate. Right? Your birth certificate is only $20 in Illinois. Your birth certificate is $20.
And Social Security card is free.
And the Social Security card is free. And you talking about how you got to start all over, but you got your whole ID because your ID was in your wallet. And the last time you lost your wallet, they found it for you. You can go get your birth certificate with your ID. It's only $20. And you went online again today to say you still didn't have any of those items. Did he or did he not post today? Put up the PayPal information. He telling you he had plans to fix things on your car that wasn't even messed up, that was messed up by him, and things that wasn't messed up by him. He was going to fix those things, but he putting up his PayPal because he's still trying to get his birth certificate. Is that what he said to you?
This boy, all I could do is pray for him because I seriously wanted to hurt him. I seriously wanted to.
I'm glad you didn't. The Bible says, be angry, but sin not. We're not going to sin. We just going to talk about it. We're going to educate the people so nobody else makes this mistake.
I think Jesus is going to whoop Lemon head.
That's burnt.
Jesus is going to whoop that nigga.
She said never trust the French fry that's burnt, y'all. Don't trust it.
And somebody literally raised him the wrong way.
Well, according to him, nobody raised him. He kind of been in foster home and then in Jed's home. And that's not a dig at him. That's kind of a dig at the system that it kind of messed him up like that. But it's also something that you have to pay attention to because it puts people in a position to present empathy, but not actually have empathy because empathy sells. That's how these pastors get rich.
I can't wait till they are behind bars. I can't wait because Jay had to know he had the car because Lamar don't do security. I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
It was all type of security stuff in there. So Jay had to know he had the car. I messaged Jay and told Jay to have Lamar call me. Jay didn't respond. He read the message, but he didn't respond.
And he read the message though.
Yeah.
And this is the leadership. This is the leadership that we keep trying to educate you guys on. Me and Black don't have no PayPal information up. We do this out the kindness of our heart. We give our time at the end of the night. We spend time during the day collecting what people send us and deducting what's real receipts and what's not receipts so that we know what to present to y'all. We make sure that we don't present nothing to y'all that we cannot receipt. And that takes a little bit of time out of our day. but we don't ask for anything for this. We want to protect you guys. We want to help you guys. We want to put you guys in a position where you are donating your time and money to people who really mean what they say. And that's not to say that the organization don't mean what they say, but the people that are representing the organization. Do you hear what this woman is going through?
No, they don't mean what they say. No. They don't mean what they say, because they would have made Lemonhead give this woman a public apology. That woman a public apology.
He deleting all their comments. I don't know what none of them done said to him.
Oh, for real?
He deleting comments. He been deleting comments since this morning because he's following that pattern that me, you, and 2, 3, 4 other people have the recording where this pattern is consistent for, if I do you wrong, don't tell nobody.
Okay. Yeah.
Am I lying?
Yeah,
Starting from the head. I'm talking about Mama Fry. If I do you wrong, don't tell nobody. It ain't your job to alert people that something went wrong and something happened. You keep it to yourself and you move forward. Don't y'all know that's how they cover molesters? Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
We can fix this in the family. We can pray this out. We can go talk to pastor. If you do it, they'll go to jail. Don't y'all know this is notice this fucking pattern. This is not a game. Pay attention to this. I did you wrong. I'm sorry on the low. I'm not going to apologize to the people or admit to anything that I did, but don't tell nobody that I did it to you.
And I got a story to tell.
I had to block him just for him to leave me alone.
Watch my show. I got a homegirl that watched my show and I went to high school with.
I had to block him just for him to stop messaging me.
She said she had to block.
I guess it must have been some type of intimidation, like with the superintendent number, and I'm not intimidated by that by far. 12 can't do nothing to me.
It's not even that. You managed to message her 27 times today and ain't talked to her since she gave you that goddamn car.
The car, right.
Ain't talked to her at all. Responded to nothing. We have the screen. She on the phone. Damn the screenshots. She on the phone. You have not talked to this lady since you got the car, but you had all motherfucking day today to address the fact that your shit was exposed, didn't you?
Why don't someone from the Freedom Fighters, why don't Pip and J or someone from the Freedom Fighters or even Lamont issue this woman a public apology? Because we had to do this publicly to get her car back. So why don't you admit to the world that you was fucking wrong and why you done this lady like that? Be a man. This is what men do.
Because they bitches.
Part of being a man is taking responsibility for the shit you done. You don't supposed to shy away from shit.
Don't get so cocky and thinking that y'all so big that you think that ain't nobody saying our show. Yeah, the fuck all right.
They gonna ask questions.
They saying it. They seen it.
And they're gonna talk. French fries watch this show too. So it should be somebody coming out with a public apology or helping this lady out and things like that. Much money is y'all collected in this dude's name and gave this dude the fly around the world and take trips and all this other shit. Y'all should help this lady whose medical condition, you know what I'm saying, is not the best. Help her get back on her feet for a position that Lemonhead put her in. Legitimate about changing the world and doing this and doing that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Help this lady.
Just that when you're in a position of when you do something wrong, it's your responsibility to make it right, but not just to make it right between you and that person, to be transparent. I just read y'all and showed y'all the text message where he said he just as transparent as anyone, but he been blocking and deleting y'all motherfucking asses all goddamn day since this morning. Every time y'all tell the truth about the situation. If they lying, Lemonhead, then why did you drop this lady's car back off? You're the liar. Tell these people that you had her car. You was confused, you was confused about what it was, but at the end of the day, you had no right to return that car in the position that it was in. You can't apologize with an excuse. That's not an apology.
That's not what men do.
Fucking apology.
That's what men do. This is one of the first lessons of being a man. If you call yourself a man of God,
hold on, black car and not switch over the title. You're not gonna get tickets and everything else in my name. So if I'm giving it to you or donating it to you, I'm going to switch over that title right then and there. You clearly saw that long.
Because if you get in an accident, guess who responsibility is? It's your responsibility to get in an accident. You got to have insurance in that car. He's not responsible for it. I don't know how y'all laws is, but if you hit a car, it doesn't matter who driving it. The owner is responsible. Cargo, it could be whoever driving the car.
Insurance for something you driving. No.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And like I said, you could at least call her. Look, and she has cancer. You didn't even call this lady and check up on her. Say, look, how are you doing? I got your car. Do you need me to bring you anything?
Pray for you this morning?
Anything.
Can I pray for you this morning? You was just on live praying for people not too long. It was after you got this car. You was just on live recording people in their office building, mimicking you and imitating you, but you didn't have time to answer her phone call, ask her if she's okay, how she's doing, if she needs anything. Y'all owe her a fucking apology.
I specifically told him, I said, I have chemo the next day. My husband has to be at his doctor's appointment. There at the same time, can you bring me my car? Never heard anything. Never. So that's one session that I missed.
She whole miss chemo fucking with Lemonhead. And y'all want me to take the pressure off their neck? I wish the fuck I would. Not gonna happen. She missed a whole session of chemotherapy, playing with y'all asses and allowing y'all the benefit of the doubt. Giving you the benefit of the doubt. You got time to make t-shirts, but you couldn't call her and at least say, can I pray for you today? I thank you for letting me use your car. I see I missed your call, and I didn't mean to miss your call. If you need me to bring this car back, I will. But I apologize, and I want to pray for you because I missed your call, and I missed your message, and you missed chemo because of me. And I don't want nothing to happen. You prayed the sepsis away, didn't you, motherfucker? You prayed that sepsis away.
That is not of man of God. Men of God did not do sepsis like that.
That sepsis came and went with the shit, didn't it? Sepsis got flushed.
I tell you, we're gonna let her go. We're gonna let her go. We're gonna get back. We're gonna let her go. We got some more receipts to run through.
Because I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay for the damages, so I ain't no need even talking to him. I'll take it to small claims court and get it done with it right then and there.
I hear that. So I'm gonna let you go because it's getting a little late, and I want to make sure you get some rest. I know we've been talking about making sure you get your rest all day. Make sure you stay on that because I know you got another appointment coming up. I'll be checking in with you in the morning again, just like I checked in with you earlier today. And if anything happens, you let me know. Okay?
Oh, I truly appreciate you. I swear I do.
It's not a problem. It's a small thing to help somebody. Don't even think about it. Don't even sweat it. We're going to make sure you get everything taken care of. If you don't pay for anything and you got to go to small claims court, just hit me up and let me know what you need, and anything I can help you with, I'm going to help you with, okay? Okay, get you some rest. Don't even worry about the show. It'll be visible tomorrow morning, so you'll be able to see it, and you just catch up on it. I know it's late our time, so get you some rest, please, 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 please get you some rest.
Sleep tight.
Thank you. Black said sleep tight.
Then we just help more people. Look, we help more freedom fighters in 2 days, and they help in 6 months.
When you get sleep, rest in peace. Be in peace. Everything is better now, and it's only gonna go up from here. So just be at peace, be in peace, and just get you some rest.
Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
We just done some freedom, the shit the freedom fighters supposed to do. Ain't that a bitch? We doing what y'all supposed to do, and y'all doing what we supposed to do. Ain't that a bitch? The roles are switched.
They the ones getting donation.
Matter of fact,
they owe me 10%.
This is my favorite part of the show, right? This is the Pimp and J part of the show right here. This is my favorite part of the show, right? We got now we talking about innocent people, right? And I want to go back to that Atlanta knife fight, right? First of all, I've done a video on that, and I'm probably gonna do another video, you know what I'm saying, and send that to whoever's representing Lester, you know what I'm saying, because they already been asking certain things about it, because we done got in touch with Lester people, right? And this is what we're gonna do. We got plenty of witnesses that says that you know, and plenty of video, you know what I'm saying, that shows that Pimpin' J used intimidation tactics, and it's people, you know what I'm saying, got people that you know what I'm saying, and that are back him and doing shit, right? He go around, he fucking over families, you know what I'm saying, intimidate, putting people in jail and shit for whatever reason, right? We finna get the real story of Lester, right? We ain't gonna explain it because we don't want Pimpin' J to know no motherfucking strategy. You know what I'm saying? This is chess. This is not checkers. You know what I'm saying? You think we playing this? We don't really play that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do this, Pimpin' J. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start collecting your videos, right? On the people you have harassed, the things you have said. I'm finna break down your knife fight again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to send it to whoever I need to send it to, you know what I'm saying, when they send me the information on the case to show that your evidence doesn't match up with the evidence that's presented, right? I'm going to get all that shit. I'm going to get all the paperwork from the dude and all that. If I can do it, and believe me, look, this is what I want you to do. I need to see them receipts you got to me. You don't keep on pushing. You allow me talking about I'm a deadbeat. You try to get everybody to believe I'm a deadbeat daddy, nigga, and you try to pretend like you a real one? Nigga, I need to see them receipts, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then you want to talk about somebody's a whore, nigga, and your mama supposed to be one? Nigga, I need to see them receipts. You want to sit up here and talk about somebody's kids? You want to sit up here and feel sorry about somebody, about your fake son or your supposedly son dying when her kid done died? You want to put that on the internet and we supposed to feel sorry for you? Come on, she gonna miss her real kid. She missing her real kid.
This is my child that I had to go to work pregnant with. That I went to work pregnant until I went into labor for. My child that I paid bills for. My child that I bought diapers for. Not snacks, not dinner here and there, not on the weekends, not a couple of summers. Every day. You slander my child and you slander me. You think I give a shit about this fake ass performance y'all putting on? I got receipts, baby. So justice for Lester. The appropriate people have the information we already have. I'm not gonna let them know too much. Any information that anybody else has, because I don't know if Harley watches this.
Can I ask a question right quick? Can I ask you what? Sure. I want to say something right quick. And we would never say the incident of molestation happened because we'll never go that far because we don't play with that shit. We're not saying it did happen. We don't say it did. It did. We hope it didn't. You know what I'm saying? But if it did, that's fucked up. So we don't even want to talk about that situation. We just want to talk about what kind of man you is. We're gonna stay away from that whole molestation thing. That's something y'all got to deal with and the law got to deal with. You know, we stay the fuck up out of that. That's a deep fucking issue right there. You feel me? I stopped. Yeah. I want to tell the story, a quick story right quick. I have a friend, she's probably watching this show right now, I went to high school with, and one of my friends I went to high school with I was friends with for like 20-some years. For him right now because he molested his daughter and she committed suicide. You feel what I'm saying? And I felt some type of way. And I didn't know until we started beefing and then people started telling us. I'm like, damn, suicide. And I started putting this shit together. And I didn't know that. So I started fucking with her, you know what I'm saying? And she probably watching my show right now. I started fucking with my friends for over 20-something years for fucking with a child. That's some deep shit. So I haven't experienced that like close to me, but that's the close. I mean, that kind of was close to me because I knew him since elementary. We grew up to like, I've been knowing this nigga since what? Fucking 5th grade, you know, to find out you having sex with his kids and shit like that, you know, it's like, wow, man. You never know if because you trust people, so you never know if it's the person next to you or because it's always the neighbor or it's always the uncle or, you know what I'm saying, if people don't want to talk about it and shit like that.
You never know. You never know what people do when you're not around. It's not how they act when you're in their presence that you have to pay attention to. It's the nonverbal cues of the children that you have to pay attention to, not the adults. And people take for granted that because the kids behave well with the adult when they're around, that just means that there's no way in hell, there's no way possible that when I'm not around, something's not going on. Because people are just not sneaky, right?
Yeah. But that's what saying, like when I felt Asia when she didn't want nobody around, like you told me, you don't know how somebody's gonna react when their kid dies, so you never know how Asia will react. So maybe it was best she didn't want nobody around right then and there, because that's how she felt right then and then, right then and there. Who are you to tell her how she's supposed to feel about her baby? You know what I'm saying? And who she wants to see her baby and things like that. That's none of your fucking business. And for you to be like, well, I need to do this and I need to do that and I need to, nah, that's none of your business, because if it was your business, he was calling, my nigga. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? You would have said
why you wasn't talking to him.
You know what I'm saying? Why you got to ask people? Why you had to find out months later? That was a sick ass story, my dude. You know what I'm saying? And you want to call me a deadbeat daddy? And again, you a deadbeat step uncle? Uncle, you know what I'm saying? Come on, my nigga. Ask my nigga. You want to? Should I pull out receipts on my nephew? Because I can pull out receipts on my nephew, how I take care of my nephew whose brother's on crack, just like I can pull receipts on my son. I got plenty of receipts of him too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a deadbeat father or a deadbeat uncle. If one of mine go down, I go for protecting my brothers on crack, or when he was in the pen, guess who was there? His uncle.
And
ain't nobody gonna
run out the streets. Nights ago, matter of fact, I could tell you exactly when. Thursday night. We was late getting on Thursday night because I was doing my niece's hair. I do my niece's hair, both of them.
When you're a real parent, when you're a real parent, you can't say no. You know what I'm saying? The thing right now, my son is grown right now, so I can't really, he's his own man. You know what I'm saying? But when he was younger, he couldn't say no. I had to be there. I couldn't say no. He couldn't come home and something be wrong with him and I ignore him. The problem as it was. You know what I'm saying?
Black.
I couldn't, huh?
Black, cause you finna go there. I see you finna go there.
Okay. Boom. All right, look, we do like this.
I see, but like the people asking who Lester is. The people are asking who is Lester.
Okay.
So can you tell the people who Lester is? Tell the people who Lester is.
Okay. Let me take this again. Lester is the nigga. Okay, let me take you back. Fight. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? The knife fight. When Pimp J said he took on two niggas bigger than him, you're like, this nigga, they was real bigger than me. I'm telling you, I hit with them freedom powers, y'all. I was giving it to him. You know what I'm saying? But him, you know what I'm saying? I may be little, but I had them freedom powers. But he cut me. That's who Lester is. He cut me. Lester is the nigga who supposedly had a knife and cut Pimp J with the knife. Y'all see it, don't you? It was right here, don't you? That nigga, right? So everybody know the story was bullshit. I broke it down. Everybody broke it down. A couple motherfuckers broke it down. Everybody know the story is bullshit, right? Now Lester's sitting in jail for some shit he didn't do, right? Like that, right? So we're gonna match up Pimp J's story. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to get that report. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get Lester's report. I'm going to get all that, right? And then we're going to prove that Pimp J has done this to multiple people, right? We got a lot of families have been reaching out to us. We got a lot of paperwork we can present. You know what I'm saying? To say intimidation factors and he lying on people. You know what I'm saying? About this whole little fucking coat. You know what I'm saying? It's not a fucking coat. It's matter of fact. Do you have?
It's a coat. It's a coat.
Matter of fact, the information that somebody found on this little coat right here. You want to?
Oh, yes. Let me show you guys. I have to give you all because everybody's not privy to the group, so I have to give you all the form number to file in the complaint for the organization's financial stability and whatnot. What have you? Let me.
She don't read what the paperwork says too. So it's like this. It's going to be people who's going to be on Lester's side. It's going to be people writing on Lester's behalf and everything that shows that this type of behavior is happening to plenty of families and families and individuals who may have something against the freedom fighters. You know what I'm saying? And it's an organization that practices this shit. And we're gonna get the real story where the fuck Pimp J was at, what the fuck he was doing, and all that. And we're gonna back it up. Pimp J, I want to see them receipts, my nigga. You want to, show us them receipts. We still ain't got time to get out of.
I want him to let these ladies work. I want him to let justice be what these women view it to be, and to let these women work. I want him to loose the reins from the accounts and allow these women to run justice. That's what I want.
There's plenty of people say fuck that. They want that nigga in jail, but I feel you though.
Oh yeah, he's going to jail. Period. If that's what it takes for the women to run justice, I'm for that too. If you got to go to jail for the women to run justice, whoever
if I was you, I would just step down.
Drive and putting together the meet and greets, those are the women that need to be running justice.
And Pimp J, this is what I'm gonna do.
Or not. Look, I don't want to hear none of that. We love Jed. That's because he paying y'all. He can show y'all how the fuck he dish out these pyramid schemes.
And I love when Pimp J talk, right? Because he keep on making legal documentations, right? Like how you say you was collecting money to pay lawyers. You got 3 lawyers. I'm gonna need to see them pay lawyers, baby. Or you was raising that money for America for, and you went to court with a public defender. We're gonna need to see the ledgers on them lawyers. You know what I'm saying? What they call that? We don't see the ledgers on the lawyers because he said he got 3 of them. Mm-hmm. He said he got 3 of them. We didn't see the ledgers on the lawyers you've been raising money for.
Matter of fact, he said he paid one of them. He was gonna have to get a refund in order to pay the other one.
Yeah, if not, you just lied. What'd you raise money for? What they call that? Fraud? Campaign fraud or some shit like that? I ain't never raised no. Look, whenever I raise money for my kids, I had the child support sign. Like, look, I need help paying child support. I take T-shirts, blunts, weed, because if y'all give me that, that's more money I can spend on my kids because I ain't got to spend it on that shit. I'll take all that shit. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Wig vouchers for milk and shit and little bread with the fucking honey on it. You found
bread with the honey on it.
Oh yeah, you get with the wick out here because I'm a wick expert. I know a little Mexican work up in there. You can come up in there with the other bread, you know what I'm saying? But he'll give you the bread with the honey around, the honey oat with them around the shit, and you get honey oat Cheerios and shit, and you get milk and apple juice and eggs because they wanted to be nutritionists. You feel me? Sometimes, like when I be broke, I be shooting dice with my baby mama wick.
No.
You ain't got 2 years. I be shooting dice with my.
You said nutritionist. I said nutritional is what you was trying to say.
I said nutritionist.
I said nutritionist.
You know I don't know how to talk worth for shit.
That's why I'm trying to help you out. That's exactly why I'm trying to help you out. I hope everybody gets to see the receipts. Check the phone number, yeah. And as you can see, Mr. Brown, whenever you watch this, somebody is already filed.
What they filing for? Name some of the boxes they checked in. Name some of the boxes. They accusing him of.
This is because he said once you file your articles of corporation, you are automatically approved unless you're denied. You're automatically approved. So that means that they're approved, right? So what is this? I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Hold on.
Show me what you're working with. Show me what you're working with. Second chocolate. Second chocolate.
This is what you guys are looking for. The tax exempt organization complaint form. That's what you're looking for. And some of the boxes that are checked, as you can see. Matter of fact, I'll open it up a little bit more. There we go.
Oh, shit. Pimp J finna get on after this. They gonna tell Pimp J you fucking with them. This is some real shit. Hey, and to tell the truth, we didn't do this. We just got this information.
Black. You're gonna have to be quiet so that the screen don't flip. Because every time you talk, the screen goes away from my screen, so they can't read it. So if you talk while the camera is up, even though you can see it, they can't see it. It's gonna flip back to whoever voice it is.
I know you gotta put a disclaimer out.
I'm trying to let them read it. There y'all go. Okay, go ahead. Say what you was gonna say.
No, I was gonna say this is something we didn't do. It was sent to us by somebody. You know what I'm saying?
It was sent.
Yeah, it was totally sent.
As a matter of fact, it was sent to us from a whole nother group. It wasn't even my group.
That's why I wanted to tell you before you put it up. That's what I wanted to say before you put it up.
I know I was gonna say it once I took it down, but I just wanted to make sure they got a chance to read it because I wasn't gonna hold it forever. I've been
okay.
You've been watching me. I've been drinking.
Okay, well, read that shit. Why roll this blunt? Cause I want to roll this blunt. Read that shit. What they?
Okay, so you have the nature of the violation is directors, officers, or persons are using income and assets for personal gain because that's illegal. Organization is involved in political campaign, Mr. Jedediah Brown for alderman against Trump and all that other, but that's a whole nother thing. Organization refused to disclose or provide a copy of the Form 990. None of you have seen his Form 990. Organization failed to file required federal tax returns and forms. Yeah, because somebody is missing their GoFundMe, I believe, for their receipts for aldermen. That don't have nothing to do with this organization, though, but they did fail to provide. Oh, gotta open this back up. Gotta open it back up. There it goes. Failed to file the required federal tax returns and forms. And the last but not least, organization engaged in deceptive or improper fundraising practices. The organization leader, Jedediah Brown, unemployed. Victoria Davis, unemployed. Jedediah Brown is involved. I gotta make this a little smaller than that. Jedediah Brown is involved with political campaigning and political activities in the Chicago area. He failed to file and show Form 990 that provides the public with financial information about nonprofit organizations. Failed to file required a federal tax return and forms. And has been involved in improper fundraising practices to obtain funds. We will carry on to the description of the activities. Raising money from tragedies, Kanika Jenkins, Jackson Partridge, Samaj Crosby, homeless, and etc. Selling t-shirts and to raise funds. Jedediah Brown has been involved with political campaigning and political activities. Jedediah Brown and Victoria Davis have more than likely used funds for their own personal use outside of the organization's mission. Group leaders are possibly guilty of embezzlement, wire fraud, and defrauding members and others outside of the organization. Money was raised for lawyers, but group leaders have failed to produce them. That's that.
Y'all better watch the fuck out. Y'all fuck with Pippa J, bitches. Y'all better run. Y'all better look. Y'all better do the Nino Brown. It's bigger than me. This nigga right here, he's the real brains of the operation. You better do the Nino Brown. Get the fuck up out of there quick.
Y'all better sit y'all dollar ass down and make change.
Damn, that Pippa J, and that wasn't even us. That was from a whole nother group. That let you know motherfuckers don't like you. That's from a whole. They ain't even got nothing to do with us. They're like,
It don't have nothing to do with like. The problem is we have been asking for the ledgers and nobody has produced it for 3 months. They haven't seen any ledgers since the stuff started. 3 months. 3 months in.
So that means you better start producing shit, right? Mm-hmm. Pippa J, you got to start producing shit, or you gotta start producing fast, or you fucking with the wrong people, man. We are small, but we are mighty. Y'all 4,000 motherfuckers can't fuck with us, a couple of motherfuckers. And you know why? Because we are smarter. We work smarter, not harder. Y'all worried about the wrong shit. Y'all worried about me. We need to stop him. We need to do this. He talking about my mama. Y'all getting on there. You talking about somebody else's kid trying to get sympathy and shit. Ain't nobody. The only person you're going to get sympathy from is them freedom fighter motherfuckers. And that's because they ain't got nothing better to do.
Man,
talk about do somebody else's kid father.
After all the shit you done did to grieving mothers, after the shit you done did to Black, after you done posted my baby's picture, nigga, you can find my sympathy in the dictionary between shit and syphilis and motherfucking sepsis, nigga.
God damn.
Look for my sympathy there.
Right there. And you can find my shit in the tranny's ass, because that's where you're going to be in anyway. You can find my shit up a tranny's ass. We got, look, nigga, we got Lester people number. We're going to be talking to her. Matter of fact, when we get over here, I'm probably going to call her and ask her, hey, what really happened? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't talked to her yet. I don't want to talk to her yet. I'll probably talk to her tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably go to a club tonight, but I'll probably talk to her tomorrow. And I'm going to ask her the detail. And then I'm going to go back and backtrack and see the shit you said. Then I'm going to piece it up. I'll be like a Matlock around this motherfucker. I'll be like Johnny Cochran, but with a bigger dick. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Dickerin. They don't call me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm going to be the younger Johnny Cochran. Call me Johnny. If the motherfucker, what we going to call this case? If the dick don't fit, you must, what is it going to be? If the, at the gay club, if the knife don't cut, you done it in the butt. If the knife didn't, we're gonna call this. It's got to be the knife in the butt. If you do it in the butt, you're gonna get cut. Is that it?
Right.
After you do it in the butt, you're gonna get cut. The butt, you're gonna get cut. I don't know what it's gonna be.
If you don't pay for the butt, you're gonna get cut.
Yeah, you don't pay for the butt, you're gonna get cut. That's what we're gonna call the next episode when I'm talking to all the Lester people. You know, it's gonna be fun. But we didn't get to look. And matter of fact, before we get up out of here, right? Y'all kind of got a record for the sexual abuse shit, like, cause it was another freedom fighter just on live getting roasted about, like, supposed to be having sex with a kid. Did you hear that? Did you hear him?
I synced it.
I fucking synced it. Did you hear it?
Oh my God.
Let me play a couple of clips. It's only a couple of clips, but I need your reaction to this. Right? This dude supposed to been on here, and he's been, and the Torah is protecting him, talking about stop lying on him and don't allow him. I want you, as a mother or as a parent, to hear these couple of clips. And old girl, what's her name, Mama D? She had a very touching story before she even like got at him. You know what I'm saying, on a personal experience with child molesters and why she despised the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I want to say her story, but I guess you go check it out. But I want to play you a couple of clips. Hold on. Wait. Turn the volume on first.
Let's start from that, and then start telling your story.
It's about the solely, and this is what we're talking about, because I ain't about little boys.
What do he sound like he about? Don't it sound like he about little boys? Hold on.
And
okay, let's start.
He was calling me yesterday over and over and over and telling me that that he thought I was cute. He wanted pictures. I said, who the hell?
Wait, my bad. He said, the dude said he called the little boy, right? And the little boy, he said the little boy called him and asked him to send him some pictures. And he like, who the fuck are you? Hold on, play it one more time.
And
okay, let's start.
He was calling me yesterday over and over and over and telling me that that he thought I was cute. And he wanted pictures. I said, who the fuck are you?
Right? He said the little boy said he wanted pictures.
Little nasty motherfucking old ass dirty man. If a little boy is messaging you constantly telling you that you cute, when the fuck was you gonna message him back and say, don't message me, that's inappropriate? Or when was you gonna block his little motherfucking ass? You allowed him to continue messaging you that you was cute, and then you allowed him to call. He felt comfortable enough to call a total stranger and ask him for dick pics, and fucking, are you fucking shitting me?
Hold on.
He had to unblock you to get all the message you
All right, look, this is what she's saying, right? The boy got messages from Brian 3 weeks ago. Brian saying he only know about the messages from yesterday because he didn't know the boy from Miss Mama D said unblock you because he had you blocked because you was messaging him. You know what I'm saying? So how can you not know him and he had you blocked? I have to have you unblocked so we can read the fucking messages. You know what I'm saying? So he had to unblock you, and we saw the messages from 3 weeks ago. So let's start from there. Let me play one more time.
He had to unblock you to get all the message you had been sending him 3 weeks ago. Let's talk about 3 weeks ago. We're not talking about tomorrow, yesterday. Let's talk about 3 weeks ago, Brad.
All right, now let me get to the next clip.
Figure out why is it that the kid had to block him if the man is saying that he didn't know him at all and he was telling him that who the fuck are you? Then why the fuck would this little boy block you and don't know you from a can of paint? Why?
Okay. All right, we talking about 3 weeks ago.
Wait. All right, here you go. This is another clip.
All right, we talking about 3 weeks ago.
Black, breaking news. Are you ready?
What?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Right in the middle of the show. We probably ain't gonna watch this nigga no more. We probably say, fuck this nigga after this news.
Did we or did we not say today? We said it earlier today in the group. Everybody that's in the live chat that's in the group, y'all know we said it earlier today. That Pippin J or Notoria or they was gonna come with some elaborate scheme to disassociate themselves from Lemonhead. Look, you caught it, right?
Yeah. I caught that. I didn't even hear it.
We called it. Hey, Lemonhead, if I was you, I would be mad as fuck because you was riding with the freedom fighters. You went with them down to that motherfucking police station and filled out that police report. You went on record, on video, in an intimidation tactic with several other people and cornered Olga in that motherfucking laundry room for those freedom fighters. You went all the way down to Atlanta. You went all the way over to California and took y'all pictures and did y'all meet.
You caught syphilis.
And you caught sepsis and pumped gas.
Oh,
while you had sepsis. You drove and pumped gas while you had sepsis to make
you got your penis touched.
For them. You got arrested for them. You got arrested in the airport. You passed out. Everything for them. And they leaving your ass high and dry. Now I get to show Lamont some receipts for himself because they leaving you high and dry. And I read, Lamont Record is not a freedom fighter.
Oh.
Don't hold on yet. Let me say something before you make me hold on. Let me read it. Lamont Record is not a freedom fighter. Whatever he gets involved with is his responsibility. Even if the freedom fighters never existed, he is his own entity. We are not apologetic for anything he is doing. I don't care. Unbothered. Thanks for watching, Notoria.
Oh, for real? That's Pippin J. So they said, look, they gonna say they been saying that about Lamont, right? When he called himself not fucking with the freedom fighters the first time, but he know he fucking with the freedom fighters. They just saying that shit. You a freedom fighter?
They didn't say that when he first said that he was separating himself. Jed said he will stick by his side through anything he go through, and that this was just a transitioning period for him.
He's still gonna stick by his side.
Mad at him, huh?
He's still gonna be stick by his side. You know why? You know how much dirt Lemonhead got on fucking Pippin J? How much dirt Pippin J got on Lemonhead?
You know how much dirt Lemonhead got on Pippin J, you mean? You mean how much dirt Lemonhead got on Pippin J? They better be careful. I guess that's why it came from her page. He is own entity. We don't care. He do what he want to do. So if he got some shit going on, freedom fighters ain't apologizing for shit. Freedom fighters ain't paying for shit.
Anisha, listen. He supposedly called himself separated from the freedom fighters like 2 or 3 weeks ago before the Olga shit. So he been said he separated from the freedom fighter. I am no longer a freedom fighter. So he been said that.
But he pulled up on Olga with them.
And he still said he wasn't a freedom fighter then. He's trying to say
he also went, and that's what I'm saying. Even though he wasn't a freedom fighter, he came to their defense.
And he's gonna keep on coming to their defense. That's what I'm telling you. Just because they said doesn't mean it's true.
He don't just bark, he bite. I bet you he won't. They just went up there and told him they don't give a fuck what the fuck he going through. That's on him, and that ain't got shit to do with them. So they don't got no freedom funds to help him clear his name and make shit right with this lady. He got to do what the fuck.
We'll ask you too. Hey, you too. Wait. We'll ask you too. Don't look at the thing right quick. We'll ask you too. Right? Do y'all agree with me that Lemonhead is still a freedom fighter and they just saying that shit? Or you think that you agree with her that they not gonna fuck with Lemonhead no more? What do y'all think? I still think he a freedom fighter.
I don't think he's gonna be a freedom fighter after tonight. Watching them post that shit, I think he's gonna be real upset about it. I'm telling y'all, he's gonna be real upset about that post because they didn't have to say nothing. They didn't have to respond to our video at all. And he didn't respond to
look. Well, Lemonhead always one of the people in the
circle. He played it safe. He didn't respond to the video publicly. He responded in that lady's inbox. He didn't go and say something on Facebook.
That nigga's still a fraud. I'm telling you, he's still a fraud. He's still a fraud. You gonna still see him he ain't got nowhere else to fucking go. He gonna be in a church with Anna Louise preaching. He gonna be at the fucking.
They just said Natora blocked him.
That don't mean shit.
I'm just letting you know what shit.
I be giving baby daddy head. Look at this, and no longer free to find. The door has just made it. He been
chatting with this boy for 3 weeks. The freedom fighters allegedly sent him to pray for him. He might be doing more than praying.
What? I still think you're fake. Yeah, the whole Just organization away jester. Father lost my bike, my clothes, and my freedom fighter membership. Ha! Get your own way out of jail, ass fuck. You should be somewhere making your last freedom fund so you can have money.
Right, Lamont that page tonight. Lamont just said tonight, hello, Justice family. That was tonight. Fry. But now y'all talking about he not affiliated with the Fries.
I told you.
Lightly salted, and you motherfuckers is dick.
I told you. That nigga Lamont is still a fry, man.
I didn't disagree with you. I said after tonight, I don't think he will be. I didn't disagree.
He gonna be a fry. That wasn't shit because remember he said whenever he say I disassociate myself, I'm no longer a freedom fighter. They can say, look, well, he not a freedom fighter no more, so whatever he do is not representing us because they know he's fucking up. He out here driving cars. They know what Lamont doing, so they separating themselves for the liability purpose. But believe me, he gonna be at all they fucking rallies, all they fucking meetings. He gonna be doing all the freedom fighter shit. He's not strong enough, or he doesn't have enough backing, or to have his own organization. He gotta fuck with the freedom fighters. He ain't got nowhere else to go. He's like a lost puppy. They can't get rid of him. That's a three-headed monster. Lamar, the Torah, and fucking Jedediah, they ain't going nowhere. How the fuck, what credibility do the Torah have if they're being the head of a national organization? What credibility? What school? She's still going to school. This bitch ain't had never. What the fuck is that? This bitch ain't. Oh, okay. I thought some shit about to spark up over here. But she ain't graduated near college. She ain't done nothing as far as work in the community ever. You know what I'm saying? All she done is saw Jedediah jump on some shit and she jump on some shit. Now they fucking, now she the first lady. They call her in the first lady in the first. Come on. That's some brainwashing shit. Y'all don't see this stupid ass shit?
Oh, we see
she is not qualified to run shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why she had to get Sheen out the way. I think Natora got Sheen out the way. It wasn't Jed. That nigga, he's a puppet.
She talking about it was always supposed to be justice for Santori. It started with justice for Kanika, not Santori. It wasn't no justice for shit before that.
They were trying to get Santori for years.
Laquan McDonald, it was y'all in the whole city of Chicago back then too. I'm not understanding.
And Jay, you talk about a real man. A real man doesn't run around living off the money of unfortunate women. The real men don't do that. You don't have a job, my nigga. You run around and you preach this reverend shit, make people feel sorry for you and donate to you. That's the way not to work. You run around taking advantage of women. That's what pimps and that's what pimps do, to tell you the truth. That's not what men do. Men got out there work, create, you know what I'm saying? Take responsibility. You out here trying to create you a man, right? How you gonna say, look, a real man, fuck what you say. You talking about, you said, in one of the part of the video, you said, if your nephew committed suicide, he'd probably be going to hell, and you think you should deserve to go there too. Well, don't you think in the Bible, if you talk about committing suicide, ain't being homosexual going to hell? So you're practicing something against the Bible. Don't try to take parts of the Bible that benefits you and use them, and then when it don't benefit you, you try to act like it don't exist. It clearly says no homosexuality. The churches preach against it. The Bible preaches against it. But if you believe in the Bible, you got to believe in you living in sin. Step out and you trying to become free. Talking about what God said no, He didn't. I don't have no homosexual tendency in me. But you call yourself a real man and you sleeping with men? That's not what real men do. So if you put a checklist of 10 things that men do and what men don't do, I bet you I win in all 10. You feel me? I don't have to fake no emotion. I don't have to act like, okay, well, I'm doing something good. You feel me? If I do it and the people think it's good, they think it's good. If they don't, fuck them. I'm not finna be on here trying to defend myself. The only reason I put up the pictures every day because I know you ain't got no receipts on me, and I'm throwing that shit in your face every fucking day, showing your people you lying. You done lied on me. Who else you fucking lied on? You done lied on Lester. You done lied on Isha. You done lied on Darcel. You done lied on Kanika. You done lied on Teresa. You know what I'm saying? You lying on Javante. Nigga, you lying on everybody.
Do y'all remember that old song? I can't even think of the damn group because they only had like 2-3 hits. Where they was like, you're a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker. Yeah. So
it was called
the house, the car, the donations, and the dog. I want it all.
Was that Rough Ends?
Yeah, I think no, Rough Ends was only 2 people. I think this was a 4-people crew.
Yeah, it was 4 people. Yeah. It was Was it Ideal? No, it wasn't Ideal. It wasn't Ideal, was it? Ideal?
It might have been Ideal. Who sang that song, y'all? Real Talk said talk about his regular mama.
We gonna talk about it.
We got the same amount of baby daddies. I'm saying if I'm a hoe, she a hoe. If I'm a hoe, she a hoe. If I slept with everybody, she slept with everybody because that nigga got 3 last names. The nigga started as the Coleman. His mama's last name is Cook. I don't know how the fuck he ended up being a Brown.
Look, I heard, this is what I heard, right? The mama didn't.
It was Profile. Profile was the name of the group.
Profile?
Profile. Damn. I remember that. You damn right. It's Profile.
I know Ideal, Profile, something like that. But look, Jedediah he was named after somebody else because daddy wasn't around. When he found his real daddy, he changed his name. You know what I'm saying? The last name was after a boyfriend. You feel what I'm saying? I would say I was allegedly told, you know what I'm saying, that the mama named after the boyfriend. Then when Jedediah found his father, he found out it wasn't his father, something like that. He changed the real name. I don't know the real story. I got to talk to Jesus again, and when Jesus gonna give me the real story, and I'll probably have that for y'all tomorrow. But we're gonna have to get up out of here. It's been a nice show. We didn't even get to the Chester, the molester dude.
Why we gotta go? You got a show to do or something?
Probably. I don't know. I gotta get on the phone to see. There ain't nobody called me.
I thought we was getting into the video that was just dropped. Well, I know we done touched on it a little bit, but we ain't really get into it.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We can that. We can.
It's Christmas Eve tomorrow. I don't want to do cold fries.
Okay, we'll let it go right here. Okay, I got you. Here we go. Look, I got you. Next clip. Next clip. I don't even know what I want. Wait, next clip. Oh, I'll turn it up. Turn up the volume.
Okay. All right. We talking about 3 weeks ago. What happened? How you met this little boy?
I don't even know how he got on my page. I only knew him from yesterday.
Right? But the lady clearly said, I know that you've been knowing her for 3 weeks because I see the text messages, nigga. Why you lying to me?
Okay. So the message is from like 3 weeks ago with your name on it and with your last name.
With your name on it.
So why are you saying you just met him yesterday? That's true.
It's not true that you just met the nigga yesterday. You got text messages with this little boy from 3 weeks ago. This was just
I'm trying to figure out because I asked him yesterday. I said, "Who the fuck are you? And why do you keep calling my messenger?"
How are you trying to figure out how he got messages from you 3 weeks ago? You sent them, motherfucker, and she just said, "With your name, with your name."
No, he keep on saying, look, he keep on saying he didn't get the message from 3 weeks ago. He only know about the message from yesterday, right? That's why he keep on bringing it back. Keep on neglecting the fact she got the messages from 3 weeks ago.
With your name.
And I wish I could undo my, because I blocked him and deleted him yesterday when he kept calling me.
Right? He said to do
a
block.
You answered the call. You answered the call. You're a liar. You just said you answered the call and asked him who he was. You answered the call and talked to him.
Look, and then he called him from a different account, right? He called him from a different account on this one, right? He called him.
You call yourself John Smith, right?
I only have one page.
Okay, you call yourself John Smith, and you say, "This is Brad. Send me a picture." You didn't do that?
Me. That was not me. On the right hand of God, that was not me.
Oh my God, here we go with trying to use God to cover that shit.
He put it on God, so it must have not been him. I forgot he put it on God. Hold on.
He put it on God. Somebody just used his name from another account for no fucking reason.
You know he done this before, right? He done this before. Right? He done it before. Like, watch this.
When a man come on here for prayer, what did you do?
Nothing. I want to know what it was because
hold up. You didn't send a picture of your private part to this man?
Who was the person? I'm trying to figure out who that was.
You know what you did. You know what you did. That's French
fry behavior.
That is French fry behavior. Trying to pretend that you don't know what you did. Ooh, that conviction gonna come over y'all one day.
No. She said you sent that man that dick flick. He like, I'm trying to figure out who you talking about. You done sent more than one dick flick?
Clearly.
Come on.
Clearly more than one.
To go off the line and pray with this young man, and then you send this man a picture of your private part. Didn't you do this?
Right? The nigga sent the boy a picture of his dick. Private. I like how she talks.
No fake accounts. Every time this young man waking up, you're not. Why would somebody say my name is Joan Smith, but in a text it say I am Brad?
That's him. He had a fake account trying to get at the boy because the boy blocked him from another account. And he was trying to get at the boy.
This is what happened. He sent me a friend request yesterday. Denied it. Because I was going to deny it. And then it said in the messenger that me and him were friends. And so then and that's how he kept calling me yesterday.
Okay. Let me get my
One more time.
this is what happened. He sent me a friend request yesterday. Denied it. Because I was going to deny it. It said in the messenger that me and him were friends. And so then how he kept calling me yesterday.
This nigga said he thought they deleted. I thought I deleted him, right? That's like you telling a female, I thought I put on the condom. I didn't have one, but I thought I put on the motherfucker, but I just fucked anyway.
I thought I called you, but I guess I didn't hit the phone button. But I thought I did call you. You sure I didn't call you? You sure I didn't call you? I thought.
This nigga
but then
is
when
crazy.
you told me that I called you, I still didn't call you to make sure that you called me. Because I called you, right?
This nigga crazy. Hold on.
And so when he kept calling me, I said, who the fuck are you and why do you keep calling me? If I could figure out how to bring the messages back from yesterday, you would see what he said to me.
So he deleted the only proof he had. You get that?
Why didn't you delete him from the jump? Why didn't you delete him from the beginning? Now I gotta put my Britain voice on. No, you don't understand. No, because I'm trying to let you guys know this doesn't make any sense to me. We let him go on live to defend himself, and this is what he came up with. He said that he thought he declined the request, and then he saw the request was accepted, but he didn't decline it, and it didn't unfriend him after he saw the request was accepted. He did not go and unfriend him after he realized it was done. He didn't do that, okay? Are you listening? I want you guys to pay attention, okay? So he did not go and he didn't unfriend him. He let this young man call him. He called him multiple times. Multiple times he called this young man and he never blocked him. It wasn't until he sent the other message that he blocked him. Why did you wait so long to block him? It's what I need to know. Wait, what did he say? Oh, I got to read the messages. Wait, you said what? I got to read the messages. You guys are... Wait a minute. This isn't about the French fries. This isn't about the French fries. This is about Brad and his dick flicks. His dick pictures. That's what this is about, okay? So we're not going to talk about Jedediah Brown and the Torah. This isn't about the Torah. This is about Brad and his pedophilia. That's what we're discussing right now. We're discussing the pedophilia of Brad. You're not going to infiltrate my live chat about fucking Jedediah Brown. This isn't about Jedediah Brown right now. Right now, we're not talking about Ottawitz. We are talking about Dirty Dick Brad and his dick flicks and his multiple troll accounts that he's calling this young man from. That's what we're talking about, okay? So that's what we're going to discuss today. Oh my God, this is just, I don't understand why he didn't delete him.
Oh my God. That was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. Whew, I have nothing to say. Back of my head is hurting. Oh my God, literally. Oh my God.
And so when he kept calling me, I said, who the fuck are you and why do you keep calling me? If I could figure out how to bring the messages back from yesterday, you would see what he said to me.
He's probably told you, and you little
if you would have blocked him, you wouldn't have seen any messages that he had to send to you. If you would have blocked him, there would have been no messages for him to send to you. Okay, I'm on my Lady Elegance for the rest of the night. For the rest of the night.
Request. I never sent him a friend request. He sent me one yesterday.
Oh, he sent, okay, we got that one.
Accepted it. And you accepted it. He sent you one and you accepted it. Now, what about the messages from 3 weeks ago? Damn yesterday.
We're not talking about yesterday, Brad. For order for this man to get back on your page, y'all had to have some kind of say-so with each other. That had to be your friend in the beginning for him to request to be your friend back.
You don't have
I don't even know him. I really don't.
You're right, you don't know him. You was trying to get to know him.
Call it, Mama D. Call that shit out. Hell, you call that shit out, Mama D. You're wrong. You did not know him, but you were trying to get to know this young man in the worst way. You were trying to get to know him intimately. You were trying to be intertwined with this young man intimately, and you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, Brad.
I do not make fake pages. I do not. On the right hand of God, I do not.
You use God's name. You use God again.
The right hand or the left? Is it the right or the other right? Which right hand you gonna swear on, Brad? Like these hands mean shit.
What's
you tell him, how do I get the messages that I deleted back? Because I want you guys to see what he messaged.
He's showing us.
Look.
I don't know what fucking difference it make what this 16-year-old messaged you. Because as a grown-ass motherfucking man, when you seen him messaging you, you should have blocked his motherfucking ass. We don't give a fuck what this minor had to say to you. We give a fuck what you sent to him. You not gonna hold him to the same standard that you hold your motherfucking self, you dirty ass, nasty ass, sick piece of motherfucking pedophilic shit. You
don't talk
we
about
don't give a fuck about what he said. What did you say? You're responsible.
Notorious said he didn't do it. Notorious said he didn't do it. Don't talk about Notorious friend like that.
Notorious said she ain't shake her baby neither, and she ain't got custody of him. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Your credibility is shot. Hold on.
I deleted him because he called me over and over. I blocked him. And this is before I found out that this was all going on.
What the fuck? Hey.
How you found out that what was going on? Because you said that you answered the call. You said that you answered his phone call.
Did you hear why he deleted the messages?
Because he was calling them over and over again. Ain't that what he said?
Look at the excuse he give. He don't give one.
Play it one more time. Play it one more time.
He don't give one.
I deleted him because after he called me over and over, I blocked him. And this is before I found out that this was all going on.
So what you're telling me is, Block, that he went through the messages and deleted them one by one after he blocked him? You're telling me that he went through the trouble of clearing his own name because he didn't send the messages. The young man sent the messages. So he deleted the young man's messages after the phone call. But you know what? The young man didn't delete his messages. And that's where you fucked up,
Stupid.
Brian.
Last message before we get out of here.
Is if I could bring up the messages that he sent me yesterday, you would see what he really...
I seen it yesterday.
Was that it? Was that it?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance to edit it all because Pim and J got on. But this dude right here, it's a lot of gay dudes that fight justice for the Justice League, right? And it's a lot of child allegations that's in the Justice League. And y'all publicly support this dude. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say innocent, y'all holding, he be on all y'all lives and things like that. So if y'all are claiming this man innocent and he actually done something to a kid or something like that, that's Pim and J should really get on this, because ain't this the same thing supposedly happened to his godson or whatever, because the kid gonna be able to take it if he can send dick flicks, he got this man sexually harassing him. He got a grown ass man sexually harassing him, and he's going around looking for help. Is that? You ready to get up out of here? I see you all in it. Are you ready to get up out of here?
Hell no, I'm just walking through my house and turning off my lights. I'm going in my room. We ain't done with this shit. It's Saturday. The kids are asleep. And it's cracking. I'm finna refill my Coke. What you talking about? I just turned my heat down with the child molestation. My goddamn room.
But look, this is what I'm saying too, right?
It's Sexy Robe Saturday. It's Sexy Robe Saturday. Where y'all black robes at? Yeah. What the fuck is that? Oh,
black robe, that's murder right there. Black rose is not the business.
I said black robe, but not black rose.
Oh, my bad.
Your bad.
So this is what we're gonna do, right? Why is it echoing? Oh, you got your volume up on your phone. I should do that too, right?
Oh,
but this is what I'm saying, right? We need y'all to keep on. We need them to keep on sending them receipts into that. What's that website called again?
livelifefraud@gmail.com. Livelifefraud FRAUD @gmail.com.
And this also, right? We're gonna it's organizers, right? And we know it's organizers of different chapters and things like that, right? And if it's money getting trickled down, we're gonna have to start sending receipts for them too, because if it's a nonprofit, they're supposed to show, and they're supposed to show they for the public to see, for everybody to see.
Form 990. Form 990, and Jedediah on record said that if he files his articles, then that means that he is automatically approved. Where is the people's 990?
And the people's 990, that's anybody who donate is the 990. That's anybody who asks for it or anybody who,
donates. Because everybody has the right to know what they're donating to and the credibility of the company that they're donating to. So we have the right.
So if you donate $1, if you donate $1 to the freedom fighters, you deserve to know where that dollar went, right?
Yep.
I'm finna donate it.
Yep.
Somebody, ain't nobody putting up the numbers no more. You notice that? We got to find somebody to put up these goddamn numbers.
Y'all see that Lemon Head specifically said, I'm not asking for a donation. Buy my $25 t-shirt instead.
And what does t-shirt say? It say God. And what else? It say God and what, love and some other shit. You are the wrong person to buy.
Awesome, powerful, consistent, and some other stuff.
Where did he get the money to make these shirts at? I thought he was broke. Where did he get the money to make all these shirts?
Freedom Fund.
And they $25? That means they probably cost about what, $10 to make or $8 to make? Where do you get these goddamn shirts? That's $8 a piece, right? So if you can sell them for 25, so if you sell 100, oh nigga, you gonna make a grip, nigga. Sell 100 t-shirts, nigga. You gonna make a grip.
Said make sure that y'all send that HIPAA complaint with that nonprofit complaint as well.
So we're gonna see. It all started. Look, this is what happens, right? See, Pimpin' J get it from his mama, right? Because Miss Otterwitz, she has a lot of fucking bankruptcies her motherfucking self.
Goddamn. Okay, like Kevin said, how many times did she file? I want to ask YouTube an ABC question. How many times did Jedediah's mom file bankruptcy?
How many times?
3 times? 5 times? Or never?
That's a good one.
That's what YouTube has to say. We're going to keep it all odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, or none.
I'll go with
Charlene said 12.
With 3.
Darlene said Jed gonna steal Justice helmets next. Oh Lord, Vicky, what happened to Vicky? What Vicky do? Oh shit. Well, wow.
5, all 5. 5 times. 5. All of them together. Damn.
Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe while you're here, and share if you think what we have is interesting. If you think that what we are sharing is pertinent to other people, then make sure that you like, subscribe, and share to us. It is Sexy Robe Saturday.
I see a lot of 5s.
Huh?
I see a lot of 5. I see J305 said 100. They said 12. Okay, I see a lot of 5. So I guess we're gonna go with 5.
They got the juice. Y'all got the juice. 5 is the number. Now, how many of those was chapter 7s?
What's that? A bankruptcy, right? That's bankruptcy.
Yeah, you got chapter 7 and then chapter 13.
And what the hell is chapter 13?
J305 said 100. Well, good God, I don't think you can file that many times.
What the hell is the J13?
Real talk, I have only had 1 cup, but I'm going to pour myself another one.
What is a foul 13? What is a foul 13?
Chapter 13?
Yeah, what is that? I need to be privy to that. Oh, I got some drink left. I just found some drink in my room.
That's what I'm saying, Blake. Join the motherfucking club. Vodka and rum was last night. I got a shot. It's tequila and chocolate tonight.
Oh, I probably can't go to the club. I don't drink and drive. That's one thing I do not do. But this ain't shit, though. I can drink this and
stay safe. Nigga, if I wake up and I call you and I can't tell you what the fuck the tea is because you dead, I'm gonna be an upset motherfucker. You can't die on me in the middle of ketchup with fries, nigga. I don't have your password and shit.
I'm more worried about getting my ass whooped by somebody. That's what I'm more worried about. Like somebody whip my ass like this. Hey, you need me to do that?
Somebody did snake you last night. They did snake
that nigga. I'm gonna find him. We gonna run. LA small. I run around LA. I'm gonna find him again. He was a big nigga too, like 6'3". And it ain't even black. I want at least a black eye for one more day. You know what I'm saying? So I can look rough. Like this shit is already healed. Motherfucker, like you got a black eye? Like I like yeah. You got
that sepsis eye. You got that sepsis eye. It healed quick.
Yeah, bam. Like oof. I thought the nigga knocked my eye out. I was like, damn, this nigga. I went to the car like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, my nigga, I'm still good. It's just not okay. I'm good.
You know what? I wrote a song about shit like that today in regards to the French fries. I had remixed Magic Stick today, Black.
Do it. I don't need to hear it. Cause I got the magic stick in the group. The magic stick. Ain't that a bitch?
No, it ain't Magic Stick no more. Now it's just I am an activist.
Oh shit.
Let me go to it. I'm gonna sing it. I ain't got no 50 Cent voice because I ain't no man. But I'm gonna make it work for me. Okay. Y'all just bear with me for a moment.
I'm probably like,
do a little dance.
I have to probably lift some weights while we on here because I don't even think I'm going nowhere. I done put on the dirty ass sweater for nothing.
You ain't going out.
No, I don't think I'm going out tonight. I don't think I'm going out tonight. I don't cook some chicken tomorrow. Gang of that shit. I got a gang of chicken up in there marinating. I don't cook a gang of that shit tomorrow. Watch football. A gang of chicken.
Gang of chicken.
I got a gang of chicken. Chicken and fries it is tomorrow. I'm finna burn some shit up. I ain't gonna be thinking about no Jedediah Brown. Fuck Jedediah Brown. You know what I'm saying? Oh, scam ass.
Pico, don't be trying to steal my viewers and take your stinking ass on live while we on live. You know what time ketchup and fries is. Pico de Gallo.
Who is that?
You know who Pico de Gallo is. This is Pico de Gallo. I tell y'all what I said. Ain't no sleeping in Rosemont. Wake up. Rosemont, wake up. You know who Pico is.
He probably playing Claiborne.
He's talking about somebody. He's talking about Andre or something. I ain't got to do that right now. Maybe we'll do a
he's irrelevant. Don't nobody even care about Pico no more. He's irrelevant. That nigga don't nobody even care about him no more.
Pico, don't be trying to steal our viewers.
Rico is irrelevant. He gonna get up there.
I found it, you guys. It's in the group. I found it.
What is that?
I am an activist. I know if I could scam once, I could scam twice. I got the quick sepsis. Shorty, you don't believe me. My meds is online, and I swear I have it.
Oh, have it. I am an activist.
Let me hit a boy whore. One donation, he gonna want some more. His tongue's perfected so he can get more dough. This a nationwide family all over the globe. I have you all up in the morning praying, smoke a lot of weed so you don't know what I'm saying. I've been in this shit with Jet the activist. He say he deny everything and then switch. I'm a deadbeat dad, but found your kids. I meet up. Greg beat it up. What he say? I meet it up. Greg beat it up. Right. When I ain't at the church giving y'all the Holy Ghost, I'm fornicating, stealing cars, and smoking dope. I need more, but I get exposed. Hope I lost sheep in the French fries by clothes. That girl Nisha, a hoe, I bet she broke. How she gonna read the receipts all on Black Show?
She probably rap better. You know, the minor rapper too. He's a rapper, a DJ. He gonna come out with a rap song too. You gonna have to come up with something.
Spoken word, yeah.
You gonna have to be the rapping fucking activist after this. You know what I'm saying? But look, we're gonna come up with some right. Otherwise, because otherwise is letting this shit happen, right? Otherwise, know that Jedediah been fucking with boys.
She know what they doing.
You know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And I think otherwise really want to do good, but her son is dragging her in the shit, right? She got organizations that help her, helping with ladies' organizations, you know, and ladies' retreats and all this old shit. But then you got to understand, is she really doing it for the good? Because how can she do good over here and over there? If she let bad shit happen over here, you got to start thinking and wondering about what she really doing over there. Because if she was all the way good, she'd be like, look, little nigga.
If you allow it, you might as well do it yourself. You drag your name into it when you allow that under that name. You allowed him into the pulpit. So do you really think for 2 seconds that all those live videos that have him in your pulpit are not being under question by your leadership? Because that's your child.
Did you see You see that picture when them ladies was praying at her church? That looked like some cult shit for real. It like they was like praying to a master or something. I'm like, they are fucking trained. Y'all are fucking trained on fucking YouTube. But look, I want to get back into why these women are protecting these men, right? Why you think these women? Because if y'all got all these fucking child molesters and gay dudes in y'all thing, and these dudes is using people's cars and not giving them back and stealing and shit like that, why are y'all letting this shit just happen in your organization? They ain't saying shit. Why are they doing it? I don't understand.
I don't. Well, with the exception of the organizers, because they're being paid. So we know why they are doing what they do. We know why Jen the Walrus is sitting around still slapping on her wrist, because she being paid. So I get it. But as far as the rest of them and just allowing it and still just defending him over and over, and you can't defend a stranger like that.
I want to talk about something else too, right? I want somebody keep on asking me to bring up something, right? Because now people are trying to expose the boy Lewis Chamberlain, right? And he has a lot of fucking haters out there, and there's a lot of people, and a lot of women that's coming to speak out, you know, and about him sending dick flicks, and now he's trying to take the tombstone back.
I heard.
I heard. Yeah, I heard.
That shit just makes me mad, because when you do stuff out the kindness of your heart, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's not your motherfucking job to try to teach nobody a fucking lesson by taking a child's headstone because you feel some type of motherfucking way, banana butt.
What the fuck? Look, what you gonna do with the headstone? What is he gonna do with the headstone when he take it back? What are you gonna
fucking wear? We gonna have him dig it up. And guess what? It's engraved already, motherfucker. What the fuck is you gonna do with it?
Yeah, that's crazy. You already benefited from it. You already paid your Sprint bill with it, your telephone bill.
No, You gonna try to take this woman's headstone with her fucking name on it?
After you already put your name on it and disrespected the headstone?
That shit is sick. This shit is sick. This activism shit is sick. You don't give me the credit that I want, that I'm just gonna embarrass you in some sort of way, and then I'm gonna take your money and say somebody else took it, and then I'm gonna make you look like a bad person, all in lieu of the death of your child. And if you don't measure up to the standards that I feel like you should have, then that's just exactly what the fuck it is. Like, what the what?
No, that's that's kind of like these new activists, right? They all want to be celebrities on YouTube and Facebook, and they all want to live like celebrities, right? Everybody
trying to make it to Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, everybody want their own reality show. You see,
I'm going on MTV. I'm going on MTV. Nigga, for what? Catfish?
You was already on MTV.
For Catfish?
What, like
16 and pregnant, nigga? What the fuck you going on MTV for?
Nigga, it ain't for no goddamn show, because ain't nobody gonna watch this shit like that. You ain't got enough. You ain't got.
Not without us. Not without the villains. Not without the arch nemesis.
If you go to MTV, we go to MTV. I'm gonna win an Oscar. I'm gonna be the Oscar-winning motherfucking comedian fucking with Jedediah Brown. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a I'm gonna walk around with my fucking Emmy on my neck. They're gonna be for the best motherfucking villain to take down niggas in real life. That's gonna be me.
We're gonna be the most active at taking down bad activists.
Hey, watch. Hey, Pippa J, watch when I get this real skit of when I get Lester's story and I make a real skit. I probably this is what I probably do. I probably get a GoFund account going, and I probably get some actors, and we're gonna act out the whole fucking knife fight at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be Pimpa J because I don't want to be gay, right? I got another dude who can play Pimpa J. I got another dude who can play Natura. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have a whole skit. I'll have somebody play Lester and the whole shit. I ain't even gonna have somebody play the gas man. Somebody play the police. I got all that shit set up. So let me find out this story. We're gonna reenact the crime and we're gonna give it to the court. Look, and this was crazy, right? We're going to have some people, and when Lester court day come up, we're going to actually have somebody in that court for Lester, aren't we? We can't even say nobody's name, but we're actually going to have somebody in that court to get the real rundown. And they already talking to the girl, and they finna ride down there together. Am I lying?
They already went, stopped at the preliminary. We know when the preliminary hearing was and everything. And now she's in touch with the family to work with the family. Y'all not gonna have this man locked up to cover for Jed. Y'all got us fucked up. That shit ain't right. He not going down for Jed. Sorry.
Yeah, he didn't do the shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do it. And for Jed to get up there and lie, and that's why I tell Jed, right? If you really had a lawyer, Jed, your lawyer would tell you to shut the fuck up. You talk too much. Ain't no lawyer gonna keep on in his right mind gonna pay you for you to talk. That's his job. You pay a lawyer to talk for you. You talking for your damn self shows you ain't got no lawyer, because it tell you shut the fuck up, because they building evidence on you. Every time you say something, you fuck yourself. So if you had a real lawyer, you know what I'm saying, it would show, because you wouldn't be making these videos. But the fact that you are shows you ain't got no real lawyer. But since you said you got one, we're going to need to see the ledgers on them, because you said it. I don't see the cold thing about me. I'm not a public figure, so you can go into my personal life, my financial life, and all that shit. All that shit gonna match up. You feel me? So you can't dig no dirt on me. We do this shit to have fun. Y'all do that shit because y'all paranoid. Y'all running around want to call the cyber police and put up bullying laws, all that shit, and I ask you to put out a receipt and you can't even do it because you're lying.
You gonna try to
Why
make
don't you fucking tell your people?
They gotta come and flag. They gotta go block. They gotta get up out their beds and go to the motherfucking police station. They gotta go through all their text messages. They gotta go through their Facebook messages. And you could have just made this in a long time ago with a ledger.
I want to tell the freedom fighter ladies this, right? I know y'all look at my page, right? This nigga deliberately said I was a deadbeat daddy. I done put up 1 million pictures, as everybody see. I'm not a deadbeat daddy, and I know y'all freedom fighter bitches see that shit. So he said I beat women. He got the receipts. He didn't put up their fucking receipt. He said he know my baby mama. He fit an interviewer. That's been over a week ago. You know what I'm saying? He also said that what else he said? Oh, I sleep with transsexuals, and he know that. He hasn't proved one fucking receipt to y'all, and I've been doing all this shit. And he lying in y'all fucking face, and y'all don't see that shit. Why y'all don't give a fuck about the lie? Because the lie is on me. He telling people to lie on me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't give a fuck because it's on me. But what if motherfucker was actually lying on him? Then y'all throw, oh, people lying, but we're telling the truth, and y'all still getting mad. But y'all, they lying on me, trying to get me locked up and take me out of my kid's life when I'm trying to get my kids back. What kind of shit is that? What kind of twisted shit is that?
I will never get to see my baby again. I will never get to see my child again. And I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it because it's Christmas time and it's emotional for me to not have to see him and to make stockings for my other kids and not make stockings for him because he never made it to his first Christmas. So it's difficult for me. I'm not going to talk too much about it. But your mama is not off limits because you talked about my baby.
Yeah, your mom was alive. You feel me? And my mom, and you said I killed, and you said I killed my mother. You called my mother crackhead, and you said I killed her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna give no love.
Called y'all self hidden below the belt and whatnot. That's why I didn't give a fuck about shaking that motherfucking baby down in front of this camera, because little bitch, your ass went on there and said what you had to say about black. You done took your raggedy motherfucking Ann looking ass, dusty mop looking ass, big forehead looking ass, avatar looking ass, crack. Look, bro, let me stop.
You want to talk about below the belt? I don't think no one in comedy, I don't give a fuck who you can get, paid, famous or not, can hit lower than the belt than me. I'm a fucking comedian that can write. If you ask any comedian in the world, that's the best comedian you can fuck with. I am a comedian who can perform my own jokes. I can write about anything. Your mother for fucking days. You do not want to hit below the belt with me. I am the wrong fucking person. And I have no fucking filter too. I have none. Because you can talk about whatever you want to with me and I'm not going to get offended. But I have no fucking filter. So if you want to, and I don't have to get disrespectful because I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? That's why I make people look at your fucking hat. I make people look at your fucking coat. I make people look at your fucking clothes. Every time I make people say something, people catch on. And
Black,
guess what?
You're not finna take credit for that hat. Hashtag stealing if I killed that hat a while ago.
Oh, no. You had that hat.
I see y'all giving y'all condolences, and I really appreciate it. It's
she don't want to talk about it. She don't want to no, you don't supposed to talk about it.
I just want to tell them that it's taking me a while to get this strong to be able to speak and not wig out. Like when they first put it in the chat, like I wanted to wig out. When I first got the first phone call that said that my baby picture was up, I really wanted to wig out. But I realized that there's a bigger purpose ahead of me, and it's not about me and it's not about myself. They're trying to make it about me, but I'm not the one that's asking for donations. They trying to make it about black, but black not the one that's out here calling himself a leader and an activist. They trying to make it about my baby, but my baby ain't the one that's asking for a ledger. They trying to make it about black's mother, but black's mother is not the one that's traveling on freedom funds. They trying to turn the attention on us and trying to make us prove ourselves as if we're asking for something from the people. We're not even asking for y'all views. We ask y'all to hit the like button when you come in and you watching it. But we're not asking y'all for anything except for your attention in your ear. Just your attention in your ear. And if you like what you hear, hit the like button. That is what it is. But we're not out here trying to impress the people. We're not trying to impress upon the people that we're doing something that we're not doing. We're not being asked to show receipts that we can't show. Every time y'all ever ask me to pull up a receipt, it comes right up on the screen for y'all. Go back through all the ketchup with fries. I got them. I don't have to play with y'all. I don't have no time to play with y'all. I'm up with y'all because I'm grown and my kids are asleep and it's Saturday and today I got time, cuz. But without that, the exposure is still necessary. You have to expose people like this because they feel like they can try to guilt you into not talking. Oh, you do this all day. And if I did, you still a scammer. You don't got nothing better to do. You ain't got nothing better to do than scam. So I ain't got nothing better to do but expose you to scamming. Because you a scammer. That's what you do. So I'm going to talk about it. Because that's what you be about.
You're never supposed to be afraid of the person you are. You know what I'm saying? And it took me a long time to find out and understand the person who I am. I actually have to read a book called Conversations with God and have to get in touch with God. Right? I look, the way Pim and Jay talk about God is the way I really feel about God. I don't have to talk about it. I actually just go out and show it. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the godly things. You didn't hear. I don't think you hear no stories about Jesus running around the Bible talking like, hey, I'm Jesus. I'm bragging about he's God's son. Hey, look, I'm Jesus. I can do this. I can do that. No, he went out and done the work, and people saw him do the work. You don't necessarily have to brag about it or tell people about it. People will naturally see if you're a good person because you're supposed to be an example, right? Now, Pimp J is not an example of any type of man, right? He's only example of a what you call it, a motivational speaker, right? Anybody can get that.
Yeah, he can classify as a motivational speaker. He's very charismatic. He gets the people all riled up and hyped up. He knows what words to use to get people excited.
Yeah, but he's using religion as an inspiration to get into people's spirit, right? The worst seduction, I ought to write do a skit on that in Art of Seduction. The best seduction you can have is a spiritual seduction, right? Because you can mess with a woman's mind and you can mess with a woman's body. You can have that and she can give it to somebody else. But if you fucking with a woman's spirit, you got that woman entire everything. You got her mind, body, and soul. If you fuck with her spirit, so a spiritual connection with the Lord is the best connection in the world because anything you say can be covered by God. Anything you do can be forgiven, you know, and that's what he's using. Because every time he says something, he quick to use God and the Lord and Jesus done this. He act like just as much as he do. Think about this shit. Just because we don't say that shit, just because she don't say it and I don't say it, or none of our people or jump online and say we don't love God, that don't mean. It was one dude actually said, I don't believe in God because I don't believe in Jedediah Brown. I wish I got that fucking screenshot. I don't feel like, I'm like, hold on, my nigga, because I don't believe in the fucking movement, you trying to say I don't believe in God? That don't even make fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? So we have people in our group that are Muslims.
Jedediah is God. You see, they was posting that goddamn that motherfucking no neck ass Michelle fucking Peoples, Michelle Problems. I'm gonna start calling her motherfucking ass Michelle 99 Problems. Every time this bitch open her motherfucking mouth, she say some problematic ass stupid shit. She gonna say, y'all better watch out now. And now that he done went and told his story about Travis, Lionel and his co-host better back up now. Bitch, I'm not motherfucking scared of Jedediah and his fucking story about that baby. He fucked himself. Every time he opens his mouth, he fucks his motherfucking self. Guess what, bitch? Ketchup with fries is on right motherfucking now. Ain't nobody gotta back off the truth. The truth speaks for himself. I don't need no 50,000 motherfucking people behind me telling me that you
and this is my part. This is my part. No. Hey, this is my part. No,
we don't need all that shit.
This is my part. This is my part. Michelle Peoples, right? You talk about he told a story about his a story about what's the baby name?
Travis.
You told a story about Travis. I can tell my son fucking life. It's a difference. You can tell a story. He can make that shit up. I can't make up the shit I done for my son. So when you trying to sit up there and defend him, there's no fucking defense about not being there for somebody who you're supposed to be there for, no matter who it was. I have always been there for my son. And my baby mother, she can never tell you anything fucking different. I have always been there. She can tell you stories when I risked my life for my son because of shit she done got into. Time I was finna go to prison for some shit she done got into. Had nothing to fucking do with me, but had everything to do with my son. So when you have a fucking son, you have a different connection because you see you. You don't see nobody else. You see a better you. It's certain things.
Exactly. It's one
it's
thing.
certain
It's
feelings.
one thing to want the best for your nieces and nephews and to give what you have. It's another thing to have a child and give everything you have.
You know what, my son?
Not what's available, but everything you have, not everything that's in you by preaching and taking them with you on you know, tagging along with, because big brothers can take their kids, can take little brothers with them. You don't hear none of these big brothers that's out here dragging their little brothers around with them everywhere they go, talking about they raised them and that's their son.
You know why the last conversation I had with one of the last conversations I had with my son will tell you this. I told my son I expect him to be great, and wherever he need and whatever he want to do for him to be great. But and I asked him what do he want to do. He said he don't know. I told him you don't have no opportunity to say what you don't want to do. You are a black man in America. You have to make something of yourself. You have to do something right now. Whatever you want to do. If you don't want to do this comedy shit I've been taking you around and doing, let me and y'all can see on my Facebook. I was taking him around. I can show you plenty of things I was trying to promote. Him do his own clothing line. If you don't want to do this, let me know what you want to do and let me help you. But you have to fucking do something. When you got a baby mama saying, well, let him take his son. He ain't got to do this. He ain't got to do that. And then 2 years later, the same thing is not happening. Problem with that as a father, because I expect my son to be fucking great. I didn't raise my son to be normal. And I tell him that all the time. I named my son Sir because I wanted him to be great. I named my other son King so they can be great men. And I wanted to be a father to help them do that. You know what I'm saying? But when you got a fucking baby mother that says, well, you don't have to listen to him, or you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, it takes away from the lesson that you give your son. That's why I never respected my baby mama for interfering with my son's lesson or me raising my son how I want to raise my son. Because she can.
You gotta explain that to them.
No. I'm not explaining. No, I'm not explaining. This is a lesson for mothers. If there's a mother out there watching this and not letting a father be a father, because this is something need to be heard. Like a Tyrese. I went to school with Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? And I know Tyrese personally. And I know his pain. I joke about it, but I know his pain as a fucking father. I feel the fucking same way. Don't understand is sometimes you gotta step back and let a man be a fucking man and stop listening, you know what I'm saying, and stop letting your kids have an example of a motherfucker like Jedediah Brown in your life, because you saw the example of men that follow Jedediah Brown commit suicide, they're gay, in jail and shit like that. You don't want that example. If your father, if a man is trying to be a father to his kid, let him be a father. So like I said, the last example of the last conversation I had with my son is I expected him to be fucking great, you know. And if you want to be raised and you want to be a normal nigga, I'm not going to take that responsibility, because I'm not going to have no normal son. My son is going to be fucking great and whatever the fuck you want to do. Mm-hmm. You want to be a doctor, a lawyer, football player, whatever, be great in it. Let me help you. But when your son sit up there and say, I don't know what I want to be, I don't know this, because he got influenced by his mama, you should have a problem with that. I have videos and all that shit when I was telling my mama, when I was telling my baby mama, my son has to fucking do something. Because as a black man, you don't have time to sit up here and say, I'm going to wait, or I got time to do this. No, you don't. So 2 years later, my son turned 20 years old. He's still sitting in the house, sitting in the house, watching TV, eating cornflakes. That's something you, as a man and as a black man, you know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to never want for your son. You know what I'm saying? So when Pimp J say, oh, you're not a deadbeat father, you're a deadbeat father, you don't know how it feels to be a father. You will never know that emotion that it feels, that chill that comes on your spine when your son do certain shit. You will never experience that because you will never have that connection. So when you sit out here and you fight for other people's kids and you fuck over these mothers and you don't understand the pain that they're going through, that's foul, because you'll never experience that. You lost a kid that you never had no connection with. You probably was his uncle, but you wasn't his real daddy.
And that's the crazy thing. Like, you view yourself as a father and you so-called broken up to the point that you ain't shared a no tear. But you was just talking about how Teresa Martin didn't shed enough tears for you, and how she didn't cry enough for you, and that was her actual fucking daughter. You dirty dog, you.
Dirty
you got
dog.
The audacity. You have the balls to get on live and cry about a child or pretend to cry about a child that does not belong to you. After in the midst, this woman hadn't even buried her baby yet. And you was calling her all kind of crackhead hoes. And now you want somebody's sympathy for Travis? That wasn't your baby for us to give you sympathy. His mother is going through this Christmas season without him. Not you. His mother is going to bring in another new year without him. Not you.
And like I say, you won't, and you like you say you don't get no grieving mother pass, a grieving, and you talking about when my son died, what I was thinking about, and when I disrespected Teresa Martin, I was thinking about my situation. You didn't have no situation, my nigga. You always can walk away. You said after this lady made her baby's funeral arrangements, you said you and that woman was fit to fight. You was fit to fight your cousin while she was mourning.
Her child.
You said you almost tried to snatch her fucking throat out, my nigga.
Talk about narcissistic because you kept him on weekends and in some summers. You got more rights than she do. Talk about narcissistic.
You said you was fit to fight a woman. They had to get y'all apart. You was fit to fight a woman. Now, damn how mad I got at my baby mama. I never had to been separated from her. Ever. A woman? You had to be separated. So you think you're that gay when you can catch a head of fade with a woman? And it's fair? No, my nigga. You shouldn't even said that. You made yourself look worse. And then you said you hope she burns in hell. You said your mama, your daddy went to hell, died. Your such and such died. Now your son died because of you. How you gonna tell that woman everybody died because of her? Because she didn't.
At the worst point in time in her life. At the worst point in time in her life, did he say some shit like that to her?
I'm just saying, and you say this like, and you try to make it seem good because you put on a sad face and you give a little sympathy and empathy, but that shit was fucked up what you were saying. Our son and your other son don't want to talk to you, and this and that, and that was some fucked up shit.
You don't know who the fuck he wants to talk to.
You know what this lady went through after she lost her son. You said everything was good with her. Y'all was going everything. Y'all was going everywhere. She started her own organization. She wanted to be like you, but now all of a sudden she started flipping out. You don't know what the fuck happened to this lady mentally.
She be like you. She got a 501c3 already, honey. You don't. Her 501c3 is regulated, and she's set up in a number of states. You are not registered. You claim this over Facebook, but you don't have the ties that you say you have, sir.
It don't. And like I say, man, you gonna have to start because it's plenty of people going after you, and it's plenty of people who don't fucking like you. It's just not me. People just give us the information from other groups. You know what I'm saying? People don't even fuck with us, not even in the group. People who you fuck with, we got inside information. So it's like you're going down, people.
Justice group. We seen you talking about for everybody that's still in. I just want to say I love you. Yeah, because they dropping off like flies because they see through your bullshit.
And you know it.
Like Nicki Minaj. You see right through me.
Oh yeah.
How do you
do that shit?
How do you?
Look, when I'm finna get off here, I'm finna go watch some porn right quick before my laptop go off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go watch some porn, and I gotta give me some more blunts. I done smoked all my blunts. I was looking for some blunts, but it ain't no more in here. We ain't doing no show tomorrow, right? It's Christmas Eve. We're not going to do no more. So we probably be back like, well, you want to come back a day after Christmas?
Yeah, we can do that
something
the
like
day
that.
after Christmas. We got shit to do tomorrow.
Okay, we probably gonna come back a day after Christmas. You know what I'm saying? If Pimpin' J don't do no videos tonight, I ain't gonna do no cold fries. Hopefully, I ain't gonna do no cold fries. And I'm gonna find out how to edit some shit so I can make some videos. I'm gonna be on my computer editing shit, you know, all that other shit. But we ain't gonna do no what's this called? Ketchup with fries tomorrow or on Christmas. But if you put up a video, if she don't get on, I will get on and shut it down. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. So we want to thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? We want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas. And look, if it's like I say, if you won't have some nuts, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that the actual nuts that you crack and eat, unless you're a woman. I don't want no man. I want men eating real nuts, not the real nuts, but not
and
testicle
make sure
nuts.
they're roasted over an open fire.
Yeah, them kind of nuts. You know what I'm saying? And real candy, not no transsexuals. Real candy, not no transsexuals. Candy, candy's not dead.
Not candies.
You know what I'm saying? And if like if Santa Claus, a nigga in red come over here, is coming down my chimney, I'm shooting him. I'm gonna keep 100. And I'm not buying my kids shit because I told them Santa Claus is still in the hospital until the first, until I get my EBT money, until I get my food stamp, that I can buy them something for Christmas. Until then, they're not getting shit. He gonna be asking me all the time, what happened to my Christmas? I'm like, man, Santa Claus still in the hospital. We gonna have to wait till that nigga on the first. They said it. But thank y'all for coming out. Enjoy.
Glib Talk is coming on in 15 minutes.
I thought it's Saturday.
Minutes. No, they're coming on tonight. They're coming on tonight.
Okay.
And they said to make sure everybody watches. Y'all want to make sure Truth Out Loud is on live right now. So make sure y'all watch that. Like and share and subscribe to Kiki Williams.
Well, you talking? Hey, wait a minute. You trying? Hey, wait a minute. You know you got niggas looking at that leg right there with that tattoo on it. Niggas.
Oh, my bad. My blizzard. My blizzard.
They probably looking at that leg right there. They probably looking at that leg like that.
I can only see a piece of it on my phone. I'm sorry. When I see you, all I see is you on the phone right now. So
I'm just saying. I'm finna go watch some porno. I was watching that leg. I'm finna go watch some porno after that.
Oh my God, you're sick.
What? I'm a man, goddamn. I'm not no Pimpin' J. I fuck. I'm not no motherfucking Pimpin' J. Would you expect me to get hard off a dick? I get hard. I said, oh, look at that leg right. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, my tattoo is a tattoo of Africa.
Out of wits. Sexy, tasty
I have a
sticks.
tattoo of Africa.
Wait a minute. I got a sexy, tasty sticks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got. Let me see. What y'all talking about in Glib Talk? Y'all talking about some? You are perverted. No respect. Somebody said I'm perverted. Was that good? That's a good thing for me. I'm perverted.
He's just joking, guys. He's just.
Charles J say for real. Am I lying? You saw them legs? Charles J say for real. He saw them legs. Charles J on you. Charles J. Hold up. Charlie. Who my other nigga at? He just said something.
Kevin
who else said something?
Kevin Grudger said for me to make sure that
okay, Real Talk said he still the tattoo.
Holidays. No, listen, Black.
Real Talk see the tattoo.
I have to tell
who
everyone.
Who else see the tattoo?
Black, are you listening?
Huh? Black, oh no, we looking at the tattoo. We looking at that tattoo.
No, you have to let me. Okay. You have to let me say Happy Holidays in my Lady Elegance voice. Okay, so I'm going to tell everybody Happy Holidays. You make sure you have your drink and lean back. You gotta have a lot of leg.
Big K said you sexy. You gonna make some freedom fighter women mad. You better not do that because they be showing their gut.
I'm not bad enough to be a freedom fighter.
They be in them guts in them jeans. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a gut in some jeans. Yeah, Charles A said, hell yeah. Girls go to win tonight. Big Gay laughing.
These comments, y'all tripping.
Kevin on it.
Y'all tripping in the comment section.
Kevin, Charles A on it. They tripping. They going crazy.
They tripping in the comment section.
Where the last time? Oh, in a screenshot. That nigga Real Talk said screenshot. That nigga crazy. Screenshot. Happy holidays, y'all.
Oh my God.
You gotta tell everybody happy holidays before you get up out of here. You gotta tell them. Chirac
They
were
asking me to do it. They were asking me to do it in my Lady Elegance voice.
Chirac got the hearts out.
I was coming to tell everyone good night and to tell them happy holidays. You make sure you enjoy your family. You make sure you enjoy your friends. It is Saturday. It is Sexy Rose Saturday. So you all make sure that you have a great night. You enjoy yourself and you just have fun with your friends.
Real talk, say you like that accent.
Is it like that accent?
Y'all play too much. That's a whole nother lady accent. That's a whole nother lady. That ain't even
I'm stealing them legs.
Lady.
Hey, Kevin said he's stealing them legs. You said I'm stealing them legs. Hashtag stealing them legs.
Donate to the cash app.
Nice
number, Black. Put the number up.
Oh,
Black, put the number up.
We up out here. We see y'all the day after Christmas. We up out of here, y'all. Peace out. Thanks for coming.